Welcome. Today, we're diving into the subtle art of attraction and unveiling the small, effortless actions that can make a significant impact on how women perceive you. These aren't grand gestures or complex strategies, but rather simple, everyday behaviors that, when consistently practiced, can transform your interactions and boost your natural charm. Throughout history, even the wisest individuals have recognized the power of small actions in building connections and fostering attraction. Today, we're going to explore these timeless principles and show you how to apply them in your daily life to effortlessly draw women towards you. Imagine being able to captivate a woman's interest without feeling like you're trying too hard. It's all about understanding the nuances of human behavior and using them to your advantage in a genuine, authentic way. From body language tweaks to conversational skills, we're going to cover everything you need to know to become irresistibly attractive. Make sure you watch until the end to catch all the tips, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave a comment to let us know which tip you found the most effective. Get ready to transform your love life with these small, easy changes that make a big difference. Let's begin. While traditional notions of attractiveness often focus on kindness and respect, there are certain stereotypes and behaviors that might seem counterintuitive but can actually be quite alluring. In this episode, we'll explore 12 behaviors that defy that nice guy stereotype and examine how they can create a magnetic attraction. From a touch of rebellion to displaying a bit of aloofness, these traits often attract attention and spark interest in ways that might surprise you. If you're ready to learn about these intriguing behaviors, let's dive in. 1. Playing hard to get. Playing hard to get is a time-tested stereotype that often comes up in discussions about attraction. At its core, this behavior is about creating a sense of mystery and challenge, which can significantly increase a man's allure. When a man is somewhat elusive, not overly accessible, or doesn't immediately respond to every advance, it can ignite a deeper interest in others. This strategy leverages a fundamental psychological principle: people tend to value things that are perceived as rare or difficult to attain. The allure of playing hard to get lies in its ability to foster a sense of curiosity. When you're not always available, it can make your interactions feel more significant and treasured. This behavior taps into the idea that if something is not easily accessible, it becomes more desirable. By not being overly eager or readily available at all times, you create a natural sense of anticipation and intrigue. This can make your presence seem more valuable and coveted, sparking a greater interest and attraction from others. It's essential to understand that playing hard to get is not about being completely unavailable or disinterested. It's about striking a balance between being present and elusive. If you're too distant or unresponsive, it might lead to frustration and a loss of interest. The key is to maintain an element of mystery without crossing into outright neglect or disinterest. Occasional aloofness can heighten intrigue, but it should be used strategically to keep the other person engaged rather than feeling ignored or rejected. Moreover, playing hard to get can be effective because it often requires a level of confidence and self-assuredness. A person who plays hard to get is usually perceived as having their own life, interests, and priorities, which can be highly attractive. It conveys that they are not desperate for attention or validation, but are confident in their worth. This self-assurance can make you more appealing, as it signals that you are secure in yourself and your own value. However, it's important to remember that the effectiveness of playing hard to get can vary depending on the context and the individuals involved. While some may find it exciting and intriguing, others might view it as a lack of genuine interest or sincerity. Therefore, it's crucial to gauge the situation and the person you're interacting with to ensure that your approach aligns with their preferences and expectations. In summary, playing hard to get is a classic tactic that can enhance attraction by creating a sense of rarity and challenge. By carefully balancing availability with a touch of aloofness, you can generate curiosity and interest. The key is to use this strategy thoughtfully and to ensure that it reflects genuine confidence and self-assuredness rather than leading to frustration or misunderstandings. 2. Displaying confidence through rebellion. Confidence often shines brightest when it emerges from a willingness to break the mold and defy societal norms. Men who display a touch of rebellion, who challenge conventions and stand firm in their unique beliefs, often attract attention and admiration. This type of confidence is rooted not in recklessness or disrespect, but in a deep-seated self-assurance and authenticity. It's about showcasing that you're not just another face in the crowd, but someone who has the courage to live by your own principles. When a man exhibits rebelliousness in a thoughtful manner, he demonstrates a form of confidence that is both compelling and magnetic. This doesn't mean engaging in disruptive or harmful behaviors. Rather, it involves taking stands on issues, expressing unconventional opinions, or pursuing goals that deviate from the mainstream. For example, a man who speaks out against popular trends, challenges established norms, or takes bold risks in his career or personal life can be seen as particularly appealing. This form of rebellion doesn't need to be dramatic or extreme. Even small acts of defiance can signal strength of character and individuality. A rebellious attitude often conveys that you are comfortable in your own skin and unafraid of judgment. This can be incredibly attractive because it suggests a high level of self-confidence and resilience. When a man exhibits this kind of rebellious spirit, it often signals that he is not easily swayed by external pressures and is willing to forge his own path, regardless of what others might think. For instance, a man who passionately pursues a career in an unconventional field or who makes bold life choices that go against societal expectations demonstrates a willingness to live authentically. Such actions reflect a deeper confidence that resonates with those who admire courage and individuality. By standing up for your own beliefs and choices, you create an aura of strength that can be irresistibly attractive. Moreover, this type of confidence through rebellion can evoke a sense of excitement and intrigue. It taps into the allure of living on the edge, where breaking away from conformity introduces a sense of unpredictability and adventure. This dynamic can be particularly compelling because it suggests that there's more to discover about you, a quality that can keep people engaged and interested. However, it's crucial to strike a balance. Rebellion should not be about blatant disregard for others or engaging in harmful behaviors. The key is to maintain respect and integrity while showcasing your willingness to challenge the status quo. Being rebellious in a constructive manner, where your actions are driven by genuine beliefs rather than mere contrariness, is what truly captivates and draws admiration. In essence, displaying confidence through rebellion is about embracing your uniqueness and standing firm in your convictions. It's about showing that you have the courage to live life on your terms, even if it means stepping outside the comfort zone of societal expectations. This approach not only enhances your attractiveness, but also highlights a profound sense of self-assurance that can be deeply appealing to those who value authenticity and individuality. 3. Being occasionally aloof. In the realm of attraction, the balance between warmth and distance can significantly impact how intriguing you appear. While constant aloofness might alienate or frustrate others, strategically employing occasional aloofness can create an aura of mystery and allure. When a man demonstrates moments of emotional detachment or inscrutability, it can spark curiosity and elevate his appeal. This selective aloofness signals independence and self-sufficiency, traits that many find irresistibly attractive. Occasional aloofness introduces a dynamic tension into interactions. When you're sometimes emotionally distant or difficult to read, it disrupts predictability and injects an element of intrigue. This unpredictability can make you more compelling because it suggests there's more to uncover about you. People are naturally drawn to what seems elusive or enigmatic, and this can make you stand out as someone who is not easily understood or easily won over. The challenge lies in balancing this aloofness with genuine moments of connection. Strategically employing aloofness involves knowing when to be distant and when to engage deeply. The goal is not to be cold or dismissive, but to create an ebb and flow of interaction that keeps others intrigued. For instance, during conversations or social interactions, being occasionally reserved can encourage others to put in more effort to understand you, which can heighten their interest. This sense of mystery can make your presence more desired and your interactions more memorable. However, the key to successfully leveraging occasional aloofness is ensuring that it doesn't become a permanent state. If you are perpetually distant or emotionally unavailable, it may lead to frustration or disconnection. Instead, aim to be selectively aloof, choosing moments to retreat or be less forthcoming while ensuring you also have times when you are fully present and engaged. This balance helps in maintaining the allure of mystery without compromising the ability to form meaningful connections. The allure of occasional aloofness lies in its ability to make interactions more dynamic. When you allow for periods of emotional distance, you create space for curiosity and anticipation. People are naturally drawn to what they don't fully understand, and this can foster a deeper level of interest and engagement. For example, if you're someone who is generally warm but occasionally takes a step back, it can keep people guessing and make your moments of closeness more impactful. Moreover, occasional aloofness can also reflect a healthy level of self-sufficiency and personal boundaries. It demonstrates that you are not overly dependent on others for validation or attention. This independence can be attractive because it signals that you are comfortable with yourself and your own company. It can also highlight that you have a life outside of interactions, which can make you more interesting and desirable. To master the art of occasional aloofness, it's essential to be mindful of how you communicate your distance. It should be subtle and intentional, rather than abrupt or dismissive. A well-timed retreat or a moment of emotional distance should feel natural rather than contrived. By doing so, you maintain a sense of mystery while ensuring that when you do engage, it feels authentic and meaningful. In conclusion, being occasionally aloof can enhance your attractiveness by adding an element of mystery and independence. By strategically balancing moments of emotional distance with genuine connection, you create an intriguing dynamic that keeps others interested and engaged. This approach not only fosters curiosity, but also highlights your self-sufficiency and the depth of your character, making you a more compelling and desirable presence. 4. Showing ambition and drive. Ambition and drive are compelling traits that can significantly enhance a man's attractiveness. When a man demonstrates a strong sense of purpose and a clear vision for his future, it can be incredibly appealing. This quality signifies that he is motivated, goal-oriented, and not afraid to pursue his dreams with determination and persistence. Ambition often involves setting and striving toward long-term goals, whether they are related to career, personal development, or other passions. A man who is driven by his ambitions exhibits a sense of direction and commitment, which can be very attractive. This quality suggests that he is not only focused on his own success, but also capable of taking charge of his life and making things happen. The allure of ambition lies in its association with confidence and self-assurance. When you have a clear vision and are actively working toward it, you project an image of someone who is in control and knows what he wants. This can be magnetic because it reflects a strong sense of self-worth and purpose. People are often drawn to those who are passionate about their pursuits and who demonstrate resilience in the face of challenges. Ambition also indicates a level of self-discipline and dedication. When you are actively working toward your goals, it shows that you are capable of prioritizing and managing your time effectively. This level of commitment and focus can be very attractive, as it suggests that you are responsible and reliable. Moreover, ambition often involves making sacrifices and overcoming obstacles, which can highlight your determination and perseverance. In addition to personal ambition, the way you pursue your goals can also enhance your attractiveness. For instance, actively engaging in projects or initiatives that align with your passions can make you more interesting and dynamic. Whether you are pursuing a career, learning new skills, or working on personal projects, your enthusiasm and dedication can make you stand out. Furthermore, ambition can create a sense of security and stability. When you have a clear direction and are actively working toward your goals, it can convey that you are capable of providing a stable and fulfilling future. This can be reassuring and attractive to others, as it reflects your ability to create a secure and promising future for yourself and potentially for those around you. However, it's important to balance ambition with humility. While it's attractive to be driven and goal-oriented, being overly focused on your ambitions can sometimes come across as self-centered or disconnected. Striking the right balance involves showing enthusiasm for your goals while also being attentive to the needs and interests of others. This demonstrates that you are not only focused on your success, but also value meaningful connections and relationships. Moreover, ambition should be paired with actions that reflect your goals. Simply talking about your aspirations is not enough. Actively working toward them and making progress can reinforce your attractiveness. This involves setting realistic objectives, developing a plan, and taking consistent steps toward achieving your goals. By doing so, you show that you are not only passionate, but also capable of turning your ambitions into reality. In conclusion, showing ambition and drive can significantly enhance your attractiveness by highlighting your sense of purpose, confidence, and determination. By actively pursuing your goals and demonstrating commitment, you project an image of someone who is motivated and capable of creating a successful future. Balancing ambition with humility and meaningful connections ensures that your drive remains appealing and engaging to others. 5. Challenging her opinions. Engaging in intellectual debates and respectfully challenging a woman's opinions can be both stimulating and attractive. When a man takes the time to question or debate her views thoughtfully, it introduces a dynamic element to the conversation. This behavior not only showcases confidence, but also highlights a genuine interest in deeper and more meaningful discussions. When you challenge her opinions, you demonstrate that you are secure in your own beliefs and are willing to stand up for them. This willingness to engage in thoughtful dialogue can be appealing, as it suggests that you value her perspectives and are committed to exploring ideas together. It shows that you are not easily swayed and that you have the intellectual maturity to engage in respectful debates. However, it's important to approach these discussions constructively. The goal should be to foster mutual understanding rather than to create conflict. Listen actively to her viewpoints, respect her perspectives, and frame your challenges in a positive and supportive manner. This approach ensures that debates are enriching and contribute positively to the relationship. By balancing debates with moments of agreement and understanding, you create a space where intellectual engagement deepens the connection. This strategy helps uncover shared values and interests while reinforcing mutual respect and attraction. Engaging in thoughtful discussions can lead to a more profound and fulfilling relationship where both partners feel valued and intellectually stimulated. 6. Demonstrating a fear of commitment. A subtle fear of commitment can sometimes be unexpectedly attractive because it implies a strong sense of independence and self-sufficiency. When a man doesn't rush into commitment or show immediate eagerness to settle down, it can generate an aura of mystery and allure. This reluctance may signal that he values his personal freedom and is thoughtful about forming meaningful connections, rather than merely seeking affirmation or validation. By not immediately diving into a relationship, you create a sense of intrigue and challenge. This behavior suggests that you are careful and deliberate in your approach to relationships, which can be seen as a sign of emotional maturity and self-respect. It implies that you have high standards for who you choose to commit to, and you're not willing to settle for less than a deeply fulfilling partnership. While maintaining genuine honesty about your intentions is crucial, a measured approach to commitment can heighten excitement and anticipation. It suggests that you are discerning and thoughtful, rather than impulsive or easily swayed. This careful approach can be very appealing, as it highlights your independence and the value you place on establishing meaningful and significant connections. Such an attitude can make you more intriguing and desirable, as it positions you as someone who doesn't easily give away their heart. This can lead to a deeper level of attraction, as it encourages the other person to invest more in understanding and connecting with you. Balancing this fear of commitment with genuine moments of connection ensures that the relationship remains dynamic and engaging, rather than falling into the trap of emotional distance or uncertainty. 7. Being unpredictable. Unpredictability can infuse interactions with an exciting sense of adventure and keep a relationship lively. When a man displays an element of unpredictability, whether in his actions, decisions, or responses, it can make him more captivating and intriguing. This unpredictability adds an element of thrill and excitement, as it creates an aura of mystery and keeps the other person guessing. A man who is somewhat unpredictable often breaks the monotony of routine, offering new experiences and surprises that can keep the relationship dynamic. For instance, spontaneous gestures or unexpected plans can add a sense of novelty and keep interactions fresh. This kind of behavior taps into the human tendency to be drawn to the unknown, making every encounter feel like a new adventure. However, it's crucial to strike a balance between unpredictability and reliability. While being unpredictable can be alluring, too much unpredictability can lead to feelings of instability and insecurity. It's important to ensure that your unpredictability doesn't cross the line into inconsistency or unreliability. Your actions should remain respectful and considerate, adding elements of surprise and spontaneity without creating confusion or emotional turmoil. Balancing unpredictability with consistent respect and reliability allows you to maintain a sense of excitement while still providing a stable and reassuring presence. This way, your unpredictability enhances the connection rather than undermining it, keeping the relationship both engaging and grounded. 8. Displaying a bit of mystery. A sense of mystery can be immensely captivating and alluring. When a man maintains an air of enigma, not disclosing every detail about himself right away, it sparks curiosity and keeps the other person intrigued. This mysterious demeanor suggests that there's more to discover, adding an element of depth and allure to his personality. Creating and sustaining a sense of mystery involves carefully managing what you reveal about yourself. By sharing information gradually and strategically, you can keep conversations and interactions engaging. For example, offering intriguing anecdotes or hinting at personal interests without fully elaborating can provoke curiosity. This approach creates a sense of anticipation, as the other person is left wanting to learn more about you. However, it's important to ensure that this mystery isn't used manipulatively or deceitfully. The goal should be to foster genuine interest and engagement, not to create false pretenses or emotional gains. Maintaining an aura of mystery should be about offering glimpses into your life and personality, encouraging a deeper connection over time. Balancing mystery with authenticity is key. While it's valuable to keep some aspects of yourself private, it's equally important to be open and honest about your core values and intentions. This balance allows you to maintain intrigue while building a meaningful and trusting relationship. By revealing more about yourself gradually and thoughtfully, you can enhance attraction and create a deeper connection without crossing into manipulation or deception. 9. Showing a competitive spirit. A competitive spirit, when expressed healthily, can be highly appealing and attractive. Men who exhibit a strong drive to excel and who are passionate about their interests often come across as dynamic and engaging. This enthusiasm for competition can manifest in various aspects of life, from professional achievements to personal hobbies and interests. A competitive nature suggests ambition and determination, traits that are often seen as desirable. Whether it's striving to be the best in a particular field, pursuing personal goals with vigor, or actively participating in competitive activities, this drive reflects a sense of purpose and commitment. For instance, a man who passionately pursues excellence in his career, sports, or creative endeavors demonstrates a proactive approach to life. This behavior highlights a willingness to work hard and overcome challenges, which can be very attractive qualities. However, it's crucial to channel this competitiveness in a positive and constructive manner. The key is to avoid coming across as overly aggressive or confrontational. Healthy competition should inspire and motivate rather than create conflict or resentment. Being supportive of others while pursuing your own goals can enhance your attractiveness. This balanced approach shows that you are confident and driven, but also considerate and respectful of those around you. Moreover, displaying a competitive spirit involves showcasing how you handle both success and failure. Embracing challenges with grace and resilience, and using setbacks as opportunities for growth, demonstrates maturity and a balanced perspective. This attitude reinforces your attractiveness by showing that you are not only ambitious, but also grounded and reflective. In social settings, expressing your competitive nature through playful and engaging activities can also be appealing. Whether it's through friendly sports matches, intellectual debates, or creative contests, participating with enthusiasm and sportsmanship highlights your dynamic personality. This approach can create a sense of excitement and energy, making interactions more engaging and memorable. Ultimately, showing a competitive spirit is about portraying a passionate and driven side while maintaining a respectful and supportive demeanor. By balancing ambition with kindness and grace, you create a compelling and attractive personality that resonates positively with others. This balanced approach to competition enhances your appeal by showcasing your motivation and determination in a constructive and engaging way. 10. Acting cool and collected. Acting cool and collected can be incredibly attractive. When a man maintains a calm demeanor, even in stressful situations, it showcases emotional stability and self-control. This behavior suggests that he is confident and comfortable with himself, which can be very appealing. The ability to stay composed, no matter what challenges arise, often reflects a high level of maturity and resilience. Such traits are universally admired and can set you apart from others. Being cool and collected means not getting easily flustered or overwhelmed. It involves handling situations with grace and poise, showing that you're capable of staying composed under pressure. This approach can create a sense of reassurance and security, as it demonstrates that you're grounded and reliable. When you're able to remain unmuffled while others might be losing their heads, it not only makes you more attractive, but also earns you respect and admiration. People are drawn to those who can navigate difficulties without breaking a sweat. However, it's important to balance this demeanor with genuine engagement. Acting too detached or indifferent can come across as aloofness, which can be counterproductive. The key is to maintain a relaxed and confident attitude while still being present and attentive in your interactions. This blend of calmness and genuine connection can make you even more attractive and intriguing. By showing that you can stay cool while still being emotionally available, you create an appealing mix of strength and sensitivity. This nuanced approach ensures that your calm exterior complements a deeper, more engaging personality, making you a well-rounded and fascinating individual. 11. Demonstrating a strong sense of humor. A strong sense of humor can be one of the most compelling traits a man can possess. Men who can make others laugh and approach life with a light-hearted attitude often stand out and draw positive attention. Humor acts as a universal language that transcends barriers and fosters genuine connections. It can break the ice, ease tensions, and make interactions more enjoyable and memorable. When you can bring joy and laughter into conversations, it creates a welcoming and engaging atmosphere, making you more approachable and likable. Humor not only lightens the mood, but also showcases your ability to handle life's ups and downs with grace. It reflects a level of emotional intelligence and resilience, as those who can laugh at themselves and find humor in challenging situations are often perceived as more balanced and adaptable. This ability to maintain a sense of humor, even when faced with adversity, suggests that you have a positive outlook and a strong character, both of which are highly attractive qualities. However, it's crucial to use humor thoughtfully and inclusively. Humor should never be at the expense of others or come across as disrespectful. Being sensitive to the feelings and perspectives of those around you ensures that your humor is both appreciated and appropriate. A well-timed joke or a playful quip, when done respectfully, can enhance your appeal by highlighting your confidence and warmth. Ultimately, a strong sense of humor can make interactions more enjoyable and engaging. It demonstrates that you can approach life with a positive attitude and a healthy sense of perspective. By showing that you can make others laugh and keep things light-hearted, you create a connection that goes beyond superficial charm. This blend of humor and empathy not only draws people to you, but also fosters deeper and more meaningful relationships. 12. Showcasing independence. Independence is a highly attractive quality that can draw people in. Men who exhibit a strong sense of independence and self-reliance often capture attention due to their ability to stand on their own 2 feet and pursue their interests with passion. This trait suggests that you are comfortable with yourself and don't rely on others for validation or happiness. It signifies that you have a life of your own, which can be both intriguing and appealing. When a man is independent, it reflects a sense of confidence and self-assuredness. This self-reliance can manifest in various ways, such as having your own hobbies, pursuing personal goals, or maintaining a busy and fulfilling life outside of relationships. It demonstrates that you are content and accomplished on your own, which can be incredibly attractive to others. The idea of being with someone who is self-sufficient and driven can create a sense of respect and admiration. Moreover, independence often means that you have a strong sense of boundaries and are not easily swayed by external pressures. This trait can be especially appealing because it suggests that you are grounded and have a clear understanding of your own values and priorities. It shows that you are not only capable of handling your own life, but also of bringing a sense of stability and balance to any relationship. However, it's essential to strike a balance between independence and intimacy. While being self-sufficient is attractive, it's equally important to show that you can connect and engage meaningfully with others. Independence should not come across as aloofness or emotional distance. Instead, it should complement your ability to build deep and rewarding relationships. Displaying a sense of independence means you are confident in who you are and what you want from life. It suggests that you are not looking to a partner to complete you, but rather to share your life with. This attitude can make you more appealing by highlighting your strength of character and your commitment to personal growth. A person who is self-assured and self-reliant, yet also capable of forming meaningful connections, creates a dynamic and attractive presence. In the world of attraction, it's often the subtle, nuanced traits that captivate interest. Playing hard to get, showing confidence through rebellion, and maintaining an air of mystery can all enhance your appeal. These characteristics, when balanced with authenticity and respect, create a magnetic presence that draws others in. True attraction isn't just about following stereotypes, but being genuine and self-assured. Embrace these traits thoughtfully and integrate them into your interactions to build meaningful connections. By being confident, respectful, and emotionally intelligent, you enhance your allure and foster deeper relationships. In ancient times, wise philosophers like the Stoics navigated complex social dynamics with remarkable clarity and insight. They valued self-control, discernment, and virtue above all else. When it comes to relationships, these timeless principles can guide us in making better decisions, especially in intimate matters. In today's world, where casual encounters are more common than ever, it's crucial to recognize when it's better to avoid getting involved with a certain type of woman. This episode will explore 10 crucial signs that suggest it's better not to sleep with that woman, drawing on the wisdom of Stoicism to help you make choices that align with your values and promote your well-being. 1. She seeks validation through physical encounters. One of the key signs that it might be better not to sleep with a woman is if she seeks validation through physical encounters. This behavior often indicates deeper insecurities and a lack of self-esteem. Such women may use sex as a means to feel valued or desired, rather than seeking a genuine connection. Engaging with someone who relies on physical validation can lead to an unhealthy dynamic where emotional needs are not met and the relationship lacks depth. From a Stoic perspective, self-control and rational decision-making are essential. Marcus Aurelius, a prominent Stoic philosopher, emphasized the importance of acting according to reason and virtue. Engaging with someone who uses physical encounters as a crutch for self-worth can disrupt your emotional equilibrium and lead to regret. Before getting involved, observe her behavior and consider whether she seeks genuine connection or merely physical validation. Respecting both your own and her emotional well-being is paramount, and avoiding such entanglements aligns with the Stoic principle of living virtuously. A woman who consistently seeks validation through physical encounters might display patterns that should be carefully noted. She may frequently bring up past relationships or conquests in conversations, often seeking reassurance about her attractiveness or desirability. This constant need for affirmation can be draining and may indicate a deeper emotional void that physical intimacy alone cannot fill. Furthermore, a woman who uses sex as a primary means of validation may have difficulty establishing boundaries. She might become overly attached or emotionally volatile if her need for validation is not met consistently. This can lead to a cycle of highs and lows in the relationship, where physical encounters are used to temporarily soothe insecurities but fail to address underlying issues. For someone practicing Stoicism, it's crucial to recognize the potential impact of engaging in such a relationship. The Stoics valued emotional resilience and the ability to maintain inner peace regardless of external circumstances. Becoming involved with someone who has an unstable need for validation can compromise your own emotional stability, leading to unnecessary stress and conflict. Additionally, consider the long-term implications of such a relationship. While physical attraction and chemistry are important, they should not be the sole foundation of a partnership. A healthy relationship requires mutual respect, trust, and a deep emotional connection. If these elements are lacking, the relationship is unlikely to be fulfilling in the long run. Stoicism teaches us to act with wisdom and to prioritize our well-being. Before entering into a physical relationship with a woman who seeks validation through sex, reflect on whether this aligns with your values and long-term goals. It's important to ensure that your actions are guided by reason and a desire for genuine connection, rather than fleeting gratification. In conclusion, while it may be tempting to engage with a woman who seeks validation through physical encounters, it's crucial to consider the potential consequences. Such relationships often lack the emotional depth and stability necessary for long-term fulfillment. By practicing self-control and making decisions based on reason and virtue, you can avoid the pitfalls of engaging in unhealthy dynamics and cultivate relationships that are truly meaningful and enriching. 2. She has a reputation for being promiscuous. Another crucial sign to consider is if the woman has a reputation for being promiscuous. While it's essential to avoid making judgments based solely on rumors, a consistent pattern of behavior can be quite telling. A woman known for frequently engaging in casual sexual encounters may not value intimacy in the same way you do, potentially leading to mismatched expectations and emotional complications. From a Stoic perspective, it's important to align your actions with your values and to be mindful of the potential consequences of your decisions. Epictetus, another prominent Stoic philosopher, taught that we should focus on what is within our control and accept what is not. This means that while you cannot control someone else's past behavior, you can control your response to it and the decisions you make moving forward. When a woman has a reputation for being promiscuous, it might indicate that she views sex casually, which can be at odds with a desire for a deeper, more meaningful connection. This disparity can lead to frustration and emotional turmoil if your expectations are not aligned. For someone practicing Stoicism, it's crucial to maintain emotional resilience and to avoid situations that might disrupt your inner peace. Promiscuity can sometimes be a sign of underlying issues such as emotional instability or a lack of commitment. Engaging with someone who doesn't prioritize meaningful connections can lead to unnecessary drama and emotional upheaval. It's important to ensure that your actions reflect your values and that you avoid situations that compromise your integrity. A woman with a reputation for promiscuity might exhibit behaviors that signal a casual approach to relationships. She might be more interested in short-term gratification than in building a lasting bond. This can manifest in various ways, such as a reluctance to discuss future plans, an avoidance of deeper emotional conversations, or a tendency to move quickly from one relationship to another. For someone who values emotional depth and meaningful connections, this kind of behavior can be disheartening and destabilizing. It's important to recognize these patterns early on and to evaluate whether the relationship aligns with your values and long-term goals. Stoicism teaches us to act with wisdom and to make decisions based on rational thought rather than impulsive desires. Moreover, consider the social and emotional implications of engaging with a woman known for promiscuity. While it's essential to treat everyone with respect and not to judge them unfairly, it's also important to be aware of how others' perceptions can affect you. Being associated with someone who has a reputation for casual sexual encounters might lead to gossip or social complications, which can be stressful and distracting. In the context of a Stoic lifestyle, maintaining your reputation and integrity is paramount. Engaging with someone whose values and behaviors are significantly different from your own can create conflicts and undermine your sense of self. Stoics believe in the importance of living virtuously and in accordance with one's principles, and this includes being mindful of the company you keep. It's also worth considering the potential for emotional fallout. Relationships that are based primarily on physical attraction and casual encounters often lack the stability and trust needed for long-term success. If the woman is not interested in building a deeper connection, you might find yourself in a cycle of brief, unfulfilling relationships that leave you feeling more empty than satisfied. Finally, reflect on the importance of mutual respect and shared values in any relationship. A woman with a history of promiscuity may not prioritize the same things you do, leading to a disconnect that can be difficult to bridge. By aligning yourself with someone who shares your values and aspirations, you increase the likelihood of finding a fulfilling and harmonious partnership. In conclusion, while it's important to approach this topic with empathy and an open mind, it's equally important to be honest with yourself about your values and expectations. A woman with a reputation for promiscuity might not be the best match if you're seeking a deep, meaningful connection. By making decisions that reflect your principles and prioritizing emotional stability, you can cultivate relationships that are truly enriching and supportive. 3. She exhibits manipulative behavior. Manipulative behavior is a significant red flag in any relationship, especially when it comes to physical intimacy. If a woman uses manipulation to get what she wants, it's a clear indication that the relationship may be unhealthy. This type of behavior can manifest in various ways, such as guilt-tripping, playing mind games, or using seduction as a tool for control. From a Stoic perspective, maintaining emotional balance and not allowing others to dictate our state of mind is crucial. Stoicism teaches us to focus on what is within our control and to cultivate inner strength. Engaging with a manipulative person can erode your self-confidence and peace of mind, leading to a toxic dynamic where trust and mutual respect are absent. Manipulative behavior often stems from deep-seated insecurities and a desire for control. A woman who resorts to manipulation might feel the need to assert dominance or mask her vulnerabilities. This can create a power imbalance in the relationship, where one person constantly feels on edge, trying to navigate the other's unpredictable moods and demands. Over time, this dynamic can be mentally and emotionally exhausting, undermining your sense of self-worth and stability. Stoicism teaches the importance of self-awareness and self-control. As Seneca, a prominent Stoic philosopher, noted, true strength lies in maintaining control over oneself and not being swayed by external forces. When you recognize manipulative behavior, it's essential to take a step back and assess the impact it has on your well-being. Are you constantly questioning your actions or second-guessing your decisions? Do you feel like you're walking on eggshells to avoid conflict? These are signs that the relationship is not fostering a healthy environment for either party. Manipulative behavior can take many forms. Guilt tripping is a common tactic where the manipulative person makes you feel responsible for their emotions or actions. For example, she might say things like, "If you really loved me, you would do this for me," or "I can't believe you would hurt me like this." These statements are designed to make you feel guilty and compliant, bending to her will to avoid further conflict or emotional distress. Playing mind games is another manipulative tactic. This can involve mixed signals, inconsistent behavior, or deliberate attempts to confuse or destabilize you. She might act affectionate one moment and distant the next, keeping you constantly guessing about her true intentions. This unpredictability can be incredibly disorienting, making it difficult to establish trust and a sense of security in the relationship. Using seduction as a tool for control is another red flag. If a woman uses physical intimacy as a means to manipulate your behavior or decisions, it indicates a lack of genuine connection. For instance, she might withhold affection to punish you or use sex as a reward for complying with her demands. This reduces intimacy to a transactional act, devoid of the emotional depth and mutual respect that are essential for a healthy relationship. From a Stoic standpoint, it's vital to protect your mental and emotional health by recognizing these behaviors early and choosing not to engage with someone who seeks to manipulate you. Stoicism emphasizes the importance of rational decision-making and acting according to virtue. Allowing yourself to be manipulated undermines your autonomy and disrupts your inner peace. In a relationship, mutual respect and honesty are foundational. A manipulative person, by definition, lacks these qualities. They prioritize their own needs and desires over the well-being of their partner, creating an imbalanced and often harmful dynamic. To live in accordance with Stoic principles, it's essential to surround yourself with individuals who support your growth and well-being, rather than those who seek to control or exploit you. It's also important to recognize the long-term effects of staying in a manipulative relationship. Over time, you may begin to internalize the manipulative tactics, doubting your own perceptions and judgments. This can lead to a loss of self-confidence and an erosion of your sense of identity. By identifying and addressing manipulative behavior early on, you can prevent these negative outcomes and maintain your emotional and mental integrity. In conclusion, engaging with a manipulative woman can lead to a toxic relationship dynamic that undermines your self-worth and disrupts your emotional balance. By recognizing these behaviors and making a conscious decision to distance yourself from such individuals, you protect your well-being and align with Stoic principles of self-control and rationality. Trust and mutual respect are essential for any healthy relationship, and allowing manipulation to take root compromises these foundations. Embrace your inner strength and choose relationships that foster growth, respect, and genuine connection. 5. She is emotionally unavailable. Another crucial sign to watch for is emotional unavailability. A woman who is emotionally unavailable may have difficulty forming deep, meaningful connections. This can be due to past trauma, fear of intimacy, or simply an unwillingness to engage on an emotional level. In any case, it's important to recognize this behavior and consider its impact on the potential relationship. From a Stoic perspective, emotional availability and mutual understanding are foundational to any meaningful relationship. Epictetus, a Stoic philosopher, taught that we should seek relationships that enhance our lives and align with our values. Engaging with someone who is emotionally unavailable can prevent you from achieving this ideal, leading to frustration and unfulfilled emotional needs. Identifying emotional unavailability involves observing her behavior and responses in various situations. Does she avoid deep conversations or shy away from discussing her feelings? Is she hesitant to share her past experiences or struggles? These signs can indicate an unwillingness or inability to form a genuine emotional connection. Stoicism emphasizes the importance of self-awareness and rational decision-making. Engaging with someone who is emotionally unavailable can lead to an imbalanced relationship where one partner is constantly seeking emotional validation while the other remains detached. This dynamic can cause emotional strain and disrupt your inner peace. A woman who is emotionally unavailable may also exhibit inconsistency in her actions and words. She might send mixed signals, appearing interested at times and distant at others. This unpredictability can create confusion and emotional turmoil, making it difficult to establish a stable and fulfilling relationship. It's important to consider whether her emotional unavailability aligns with your relationship goals and values. Are you looking for a deep, meaningful connection, or are you content with a more casual relationship? Understanding your own needs and desires can help you make informed decisions about whether to pursue a relationship with someone who is emotionally unavailable. In Stoic philosophy, the concept of apatheia refers to a state of emotional tranquility achieved by detaching from destructive emotions and maintaining a balanced perspective. Engaging with someone who is emotionally unavailable can disrupt your emotional tranquility and lead to feelings of insecurity and inadequacy. To protect your emotional well-being, it's important to establish boundaries and recognize when a relationship is not serving your best interests. If a woman consistently avoids emotional intimacy and remains distant, it's a sign that the relationship may not be fulfilling in the long term. Prioritizing your emotional health and seeking relationships that align with your values can help you maintain inner peace and achieve personal growth. A woman who is emotionally unavailable might also struggle with commitment. She may avoid making long-term plans or hesitate to define the relationship. This lack of commitment can prevent the relationship from progressing and leave you feeling uncertain about its future. Understanding her level of commitment and willingness to engage emotionally is crucial for determining the potential of the relationship. In Stoic philosophy, the idea of ekiosis refers to the process of forming natural attachments and relationships based on mutual respect and shared values. A relationship with an emotionally unavailable person may hinder this process, preventing you from forming a meaningful and fulfilling connection. Recognizing emotional unavailability and its impact on the relationship can help you make informed decisions about your romantic life. By prioritizing your emotional well-being and seeking relationships that align with your values, you can achieve a state of emotional tranquility and personal fulfillment in line with Stoic principles. In conclusion, emotional unavailability is a significant red flag in any relationship. Observing her behavior and understanding her willingness to engage emotionally can help you determine whether the relationship aligns with your values and goals. Protecting your emotional well-being and seeking meaningful connections based on mutual respect and understanding can lead to a more fulfilling and balanced romantic life. 6. She lacks integrity. Integrity is a cornerstone of any healthy relationship. If a woman consistently demonstrates a lack of integrity, it's a strong indication that pursuing a romantic relationship with her might lead to disappointment and heartache. Integrity involves honesty, reliability, and consistency in one's actions and words. A woman who lacks these qualities may engage in deceitful behavior, break promises, or act unpredictably, undermining the foundation of trust essential for any meaningful connection. From a Stoic perspective, integrity is a vital virtue. The Stoic philosopher Marcus Aurelius emphasized living a life aligned with virtue and reason. Engaging with someone who lacks integrity can disrupt your moral compass and lead to emotional distress. It's crucial to assess her actions and words critically and determine whether they align with your values and principles. Signs of a lack of integrity can manifest in various ways. She may lie about significant or trivial matters, fail to keep her commitments, or engage in unethical behavior. This behavior can create an atmosphere of mistrust and uncertainty, making it challenging to build a stable and fulfilling relationship. Observing her behavior over time and evaluating her consistency can help you determine whether she possesses the integrity necessary for a healthy relationship. A woman who lacks integrity may also exhibit manipulative or deceitful behavior. She might twist the truth to suit her needs, manipulate situations to her advantage, or deceive others to achieve her goals. This behavior can create a toxic dynamic where trust and respect are absent, leading to emotional turmoil and conflict. In Stoic philosophy, the concept of eudaimonia refers to living a life of virtue and flourishing. Engaging with someone who lacks integrity can hinder your pursuit of eudaimonia and prevent you from achieving personal growth and fulfillment. It's essential to surround yourself with individuals who share your commitment to integrity and virtue, fostering relationships based on mutual respect and trust. A lack of integrity can also manifest in her treatment of others. Observe how she interacts with friends, family, and colleagues. Does she treat them with respect and honesty, or does she engage in deceitful or manipulative behavior? Her treatment of others can provide valuable insights into her character and whether she is likely to maintain integrity in a romantic relationship. Another aspect of integrity is accountability. A woman with integrity takes responsibility for her actions and acknowledges her mistakes. Conversely, a woman who lacks integrity may deflect blame, make excuses, or refuse to admit wrongdoing. This behavior can create a dynamic where issues are never resolved and conflicts remain unresolved, leading to ongoing tension and dissatisfaction. From a Stoic perspective, practicing self-control and rational decision-making is essential. Engaging with someone who lacks integrity can lead to emotional upheaval and disrupt your inner peace. It's important to evaluate whether her actions align with your values and principles and to make decisions that protect your emotional and moral well-being. To determine whether a woman possesses integrity, consider her actions over time and in various situations. Consistency is key. Does she uphold her commitments, act ethically, and treat others with respect? If her behavior consistently demonstrates a lack of integrity, it may be best to reconsider pursuing a romantic relationship with her. In conclusion, integrity is a fundamental quality for any healthy relationship. Observing her behavior and evaluating her consistency can help you determine whether she possesses the integrity necessary for a meaningful and fulfilling connection. By prioritizing integrity and aligning your actions with your values, you can foster relationships based on mutual respect and trust in line with Stoic principles. 7. She is overly dependent on external validation. Another crucial sign that it might be better not to sleep with a woman is if she is overly dependent on external validation. This behavior often indicates a lack of self-esteem and an unhealthy reliance on others for a sense of worth. Such women may constantly seek approval and affirmation from those around them, including through physical encounters. This dependency can create an imbalanced and emotionally draining dynamic where her self-worth is tied to external sources rather than her internal sense of value. From a Stoic perspective, self-sufficiency and internal validation are key to maintaining emotional equilibrium and personal integrity. Epictetus, a prominent Stoic philosopher, emphasized the importance of focusing on what is within our control and deriving self-worth from our own actions and character rather than external factors. Engaging with someone who relies heavily on external validation can disrupt this balance and lead to a relationship that lacks depth and authenticity. Signs of dependency on external validation can manifest in various ways. She may frequently seek compliments, require constant reassurance, or become distressed when she perceives a lack of attention or approval. This behavior can indicate underlying insecurities and a fragile sense of self-worth, making it difficult to establish a stable and fulfilling relationship. A woman who is overly dependent on external validation may also exhibit clingy or needy behavior. She might constantly seek your attention, become overly attached quickly, or struggle to maintain independence. This can create a dynamic where you feel pressure to constantly provide validation and reassurance, leading to emotional exhaustion and frustration. In Stoic philosophy, the concept of autarkeia refers to self-sufficiency and independence. Engaging with someone who is overly dependent on external validation can hinder your pursuit of autarkeia and prevent you from achieving personal growth and fulfillment. It's essential to recognize this behavior and consider whether it aligns with your values and relationship goals. Another aspect to consider is how her need for external validation affects her interactions with others. Does she constantly seek approval from friends, family, or colleagues? Is she easily influenced by others' opinions and judgments? Her reliance on external validation can create a dynamic where she is easily swayed by external factors, leading to instability and inconsistency in the relationship. A woman who is overly dependent on external validation may also struggle with setting boundaries and asserting herself. She might prioritize others' opinions and desires over her own, leading to a lack of authenticity and self-respect. This behavior can create a dynamic where she constantly seeks to please others, leading to a loss of individuality and personal integrity. From a Stoic perspective, maintaining self-control and rational decision-making is essential. Engaging with someone who relies heavily on external validation can lead to emotional upheaval and disrupt your inner peace. It's important to evaluate whether her behavior aligns with your values and principles and to make decisions that protect your emotional and moral well-being. To determine whether a woman is overly dependent on external validation, consider her behavior and responses in various situations. Does she seek constant reassurance and approval? Is she easily distressed by perceived lack of attention or affirmation? Recognizing these signs can help you make informed decisions about whether to pursue a romantic relationship with her. In conclusion, dependency on external validation is a significant red flag in any relationship. Observing her behavior and understanding her need for validation can help you determine whether the relationship aligns with your values and goals. By prioritizing self-sufficiency and internal validation, you can foster relationships based on mutual respect and authenticity in line with Stoic principles. Navigating relationships can be challenging, especially when faced with red flags suggesting potential issues. Recognizing behaviors like seeking validation through physical encounters, having a promiscuous reputation, and exhibiting manipulative tendencies can help you make informed decisions that protect your emotional and moral well-being. From a Stoic perspective, virtues such as integrity, self-control, and rational decision-making are crucial in all aspects of life, including relationships. By prioritizing these virtues, you can maintain emotional balance and inner peace, as emphasized by Stoic philosophers like Marcus Aurelius, Epictetus, and Seneca. It's important to respect both your own and your partner's emotional health. Engaging with someone who shows these red flags can lead to an unhealthy dynamic, lacking depth and authenticity. Instead, focus on building connections based on mutual respect, trust, and shared values. Remember, you have the power to make choices that reflect your values and lead to a fulfilling life. Thank you for joining us in this exploration of crucial signs in relationships. If you found this episode insightful, please like, share, and subscribe for more content on Stoicism and personal development. Leave your thoughts and experiences in the comments below. We'd love to hear from you. In today's episode, we're diving into a critical topic that every man should be aware of: manipulation. Relationships are complex, and not everyone has the best intentions. It's essential to recognize when someone is trying to manipulate you, particularly in romantic contexts. Manipulation can be subtle and hard to detect, but it often leads to toxic and unhealthy relationships. By understanding the signs of manipulation, you can protect yourself and maintain your emotional well-being. Let's explore the 10 crucial signs to identify when a woman is manipulating you. Chapter 1: Excessive Flattery and Love Bombing. One of the first signs of manipulation is excessive flattery and love bombing. At the beginning of the relationship, a manipulative woman might shower you with compliments, affection, and grand gestures of love. This can feel incredibly flattering and intoxicating, creating a whirlwind romance that seems almost too good to be true. The Stoic approach teaches us to remain grounded and not be swayed by excessive praise or emotion. Love bombing is a tactic used to quickly establish an emotional bond and dependency. The manipulator makes you feel special and adored, but this intensity is often a facade. They use this tactic to gain control over you by making you dependent on their approval and affection. It's essential to recognize that genuine love develops over time and through mutual respect and understanding. A Stoic would advise caution in such situations. Excessive flattery should be met with skepticism, and one should observe the consistency of actions over words. True affection is shown through consistent, respectful behavior, not just grand gestures. By keeping your emotions in check and not letting the initial excitement cloud your judgment, you can better assess the authenticity of the other person's intentions. In practice, when faced with excessive flattery, take a step back and reflect. Are these compliments genuine, or do they seem exaggerated and insincere? Are their actions aligning with their words? A Stoic perspective encourages you to seek balance and not let your emotions drive your decisions. By doing so, you can protect yourself from potential manipulation and ensure that your relationships are built on a foundation of mutual respect and authenticity. Chapter 2: Creating Dependency. A key manipulation tactic is creating dependency. A manipulative woman might subtly or overtly work to make you reliant on her for emotional support, validation, or even daily decision-making. This dependency can be emotionally intoxicating, as it makes you feel needed and valued. However, it also puts you in a vulnerable position where the manipulator can exert control over you. Creating dependency often starts with small, seemingly benign actions. She might insist on helping you with tasks, making decisions for you, or constantly checking in on your well-being. Over time, these actions can erode your sense of independence and self-reliance. The Stoic philosophy emphasizes self-sufficiency and maintaining control over one's own life. By fostering dependency, the manipulator aims to weaken your autonomy and make you more pliable to their desires. To counter this, it's important to remain vigilant and self-aware. Recognize when someone is trying to take over aspects of your life that you can and should manage yourself. Maintain your independence by setting boundaries and being clear about your own needs and capabilities. The Stoic approach would advise you to cultivate inner strength and resilience, ensuring that your sense of self is not dependent on external validation. Reflect on your interactions and consider whether they promote your independence or foster dependency. Are you being encouraged to grow and make your own decisions, or are you being subtly pushed into a position of reliance? By maintaining a strong sense of self and practicing self-discipline, you can resist manipulative tactics and ensure that your relationships are healthy and balanced. Chapter 3: Emotional Manipulation and Guilt Tripping. Emotional manipulation and guilt tripping are common tactics used to control and influence others. A manipulative woman might use these tactics to make you feel responsible for her happiness or to coerce you into doing things against your will. This can involve playing the victim, exaggerating problems, or using your emotions against you. Guilt tripping is particularly insidious because it preys on your sense of empathy and compassion. She might make you feel guilty for not meeting her expectations, even when those expectations are unreasonable or unfair. This can lead to a cycle of constantly trying to please her at the expense of your own well-being and happiness. The Stoic approach to handling emotional manipulation involves maintaining emotional detachment and practicing rational thinking. Recognize when guilt is being used as a weapon against you. Understand that you are not responsible for another person's happiness or emotions. Each person is responsible for their own emotional state, and allowing someone to manipulate you through guilt undermines your own autonomy and self-respect. In practical terms, when faced with guilt tripping, take a step back and assess the situation objectively. Are the expectations being placed on you reasonable? Is the guilt you're feeling justified, or is it being artificially created to control you? By applying Stoic principles of rationality and emotional resilience, you can protect yourself from being manipulated and maintain your sense of self-worth. Chapter 4. Withholding affection and approval. Withholding affection and approval is a powerful manipulation tool. A manipulative woman might give affection and approval selectively to control your behavior and emotions. When you meet her expectations, you are rewarded with affection and praise. When you don't, these are withheld, leaving you feeling anxious and eager to regain her favor. This tactic creates a cycle of seeking validation and approval, which can be emotionally exhausting and damaging. It undermines your self-esteem and makes you dependent on her for emotional fulfillment. The Stoic philosophy teaches us to seek internal validation rather than relying on external sources. By cultivating self-respect and self-acceptance, you can break free from the cycle of seeking approval from others. Recognize when affection and approval are being used as tools of manipulation. Understand that genuine affection is consistent and unconditional, not something that is given or taken away based on your behavior. By maintaining a strong sense of self and practicing self-compassion, you can resist the pull of this manipulative tactic. In practice, focus on building your own self-worth and emotional resilience. Surround yourself with supportive and respectful people who value you for who you are, not just what you do for them. By fostering a healthy sense of self and seeking internal validation, you can protect yourself from manipulation and ensure that your relationships are based on mutual respect and genuine affection. Chapter 5. Gaslighting. Gaslighting is a severe form of psychological manipulation where the manipulator makes you doubt your perceptions, memories, and even your sanity. A manipulative woman might use gaslighting to make you question your reality, thereby gaining control over you. This tactic involves denying events, minimizing your feelings, and twisting the truth to make you feel confused and insecure. Gaslighting can be extremely damaging because it erodes your trust in your own judgment and perceptions. The Stoic approach to handling gaslighting involves maintaining a strong sense of self and trusting your own experiences and perceptions. By cultivating self-awareness and practicing critical thinking, you can protect yourself from this manipulative tactic. Recognize the signs of gaslighting, such as frequent contradictions, denial of facts, and minimizing your feelings. Understand that your perceptions and experiences are valid, and do not allow someone to undermine your reality. By maintaining a strong sense of self and practicing self-reflection, you can resist the effects of gaslighting and protect your mental and emotional well-being. In practice, keep a record of events and conversations to help you stay grounded in reality. Surround yourself with supportive and trustworthy people who can provide perspective and validation. By trusting your own experiences and maintaining a strong sense of self, you can protect yourself from gaslighting and ensure that your relationships are healthy and respectful. Chapter 6. Isolating you from friends and family. Isolation is a common tactic used by manipulators to gain control over their victims. A manipulative woman might try to isolate you from your friends and family, making you more dependent on her for social and emotional support. This can involve subtle tactics like criticizing your loved ones, creating conflicts, or monopolizing your time. Isolating you from your support network makes you more vulnerable and easier to control. The Stoic philosophy emphasizes the importance of maintaining connections with supportive and trustworthy people. By fostering strong relationships with friends and family, you can protect yourself from manipulation and ensure that you have a solid support system. Recognize when someone is trying to isolate you from your loved ones. Understand that healthy relationships involve mutual respect and support for each other's social connections. By maintaining strong ties with your friends and family, you can resist the manipulative tactic of isolation and ensure that your relationships are healthy and balanced. In practice, make time for your friends and family, even if your partner tries to monopolize your time. Set boundaries and communicate your need for social connections outside of the relationship. By maintaining a strong support network, you can protect yourself from manipulation and ensure that your relationships are built on mutual respect and trust. Chapter 7. Playing the victim. Playing the victim is a common manipulation tactic used to gain sympathy and control. A manipulative woman might frequently portray herself as a victim of circumstances, seeking your sympathy and support. This can involve exaggerating problems, blaming others for her issues, and making you feel responsible for her well-being. Playing the victim creates a dynamic where you feel compelled to help and support her, often at the expense of your own needs and well-being. The Stoic philosophy teaches us to take responsibility for our own lives and not to be swayed by the emotional manipulations of others. By recognizing the signs of victim playing, you can protect yourself from this manipulative tactic. Recognize when someone is frequently portraying themselves as a victim and seeking your sympathy. Understand that while it's important to be compassionate, it's also essential to maintain your own well-being and boundaries. By practicing self-awareness and setting clear boundaries, you can protect yourself from being manipulated by someone playing the victim. In practice, offer support and compassion, but also encourage personal responsibility and self-reliance. Set boundaries to protect your own well-being and ensure that you are not being taken advantage of. By maintaining a balanced approach to compassion and self-care, you can protect yourself from manipulation and ensure that your relationships are healthy and respectful. Chapter 8. Using jealousy as a tool. Jealousy is a powerful emotion that can be used as a tool of manipulation. A manipulative woman might try to make you jealous by flirting with others, talking about past relationships, or creating situations where you feel insecure. This tactic is designed to make you feel anxious and desperate for her attention and approval. Using jealousy as a tool can create a toxic dynamic where you're constantly seeking reassurance and validation. The Stoic approach teaches us to remain emotionally detached and not be swayed by the actions of others. By recognizing the signs of jealousy manipulation, you can protect yourself from this toxic tactic. Recognize when someone is trying to make you jealous and understand that this is a form of manipulation. Understand that your self-worth and confidence should not be dependent on the actions of others. By maintaining a strong sense of self and practicing emotional detachment, you can resist the effects of jealousy manipulation. In practice, communicate openly about your feelings and concerns. Set boundaries and be clear about what is acceptable behavior in a relationship. By maintaining a strong sense of self and practicing emotional resilience, you can protect yourself from manipulation and ensure that your relationships are healthy and balanced. Chapter 9. Playing mind games. Mind games are a common tactic used by manipulators to create confusion and insecurity. A manipulative woman might use mind games to keep you off balance and unsure of her feelings and intentions. This can involve mixed signals, hot and cold behavior, and creating uncertainty about the relationship. Playing mind games creates a dynamic where you're constantly second-guessing yourself and seeking reassurance. The Stoic approach teaches us to remain grounded and not be swayed by the actions of others. By recognizing the signs of mind games, you can protect yourself from this manipulative tactic. Recognize when someone is playing mind games and understand that this is a form of manipulation. Understand that healthy relationships are based on clear communication and mutual respect, not confusion and uncertainty. By maintaining a strong sense of self and practicing emotional detachment, you can resist the effects of mind games. In practice, communicate openly about your feelings and concerns. Set boundaries and be clear about what is acceptable behavior in a relationship. By maintaining a strong sense of self and practicing emotional resilience, you can protect yourself from manipulation and ensure that your relationships are healthy and balanced. Chapter 10. Using intimidation and threats. Intimidation and threats are extreme forms of manipulation used to exert control and instill fear. A manipulative woman might use intimidation tactics such as raising her voice, making threats, or using physical intimidation to get her way. This creates a dynamic of fear and submission where you feel compelled to comply with her demands. Using intimidation and threats is a clear sign of an abusive and toxic relationship. The Stoic approach teaches us to maintain our dignity and self-respect and not to tolerate abusive behavior. By recognizing the signs of intimidation and threats, you can protect yourself from this extreme form of manipulation. Recognize when someone is using intimidation and threats and understand that this is a form of abuse. Understand that you have the right to feel safe and respected in your relationships. By maintaining a strong sense of self and seeking support, you can protect yourself from this extreme form of manipulation. In practice, set clear boundaries and communicate your need for respect and safety. Seek support from trusted friends, family, or professionals if you're in an abusive situation. By maintaining your dignity and self-respect, you can protect yourself from manipulation and ensure that your relationships are healthy and respectful. In conclusion, recognizing the signs of manipulation is crucial for maintaining healthy and respectful relationships. By staying grounded in Stoic principles of self-awareness, emotional resilience, and rational thinking, you can protect yourself from manipulative tactics and ensure that your relationships are built on mutual respect and authenticity. Remember, you have the power to set boundaries and maintain your dignity and self-respect in all your interactions. Stay strong, stay vigilant, and prioritize your well-being in all your relationships. Have you ever wondered if a woman is feeling an intense desire for intimacy? Understanding the subtle and overt signs that a woman is urgently seeking a deeper connection can be both intriguing and crucial in navigating romantic relationships. In this video, we will delve into the 16 unmistakable signs that indicate she is not just interested but is actively craving intimacy right now. From the way she interacts with you to the signals she sends through her body language, these signs can offer valuable insights into her current emotional and physical state. Whether you're trying to gauge the depth of her feelings or understand the urgency behind her desires, this video will provide you with clear and practical information. We'll explore various indicators that reveal her urgent need for closeness, including behavioral patterns, communication styles, and physical cues. By recognizing these signs, you'll gain a better understanding of her feelings and be better equipped to respond appropriately. Stay tuned until the end to decode these signals and learn how to navigate this aspect of your relationship with sensitivity and awareness. If you're new to our channel, consider subscribing and hitting the notification bell so you don't miss any of our insightful content. And if you find this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and let us know your thoughts in the comments. Now, let's dive into the 16 signs that she is urgently desiring intimacy right now. Chapter 1. She always tries to look good when you appear. One of the most telling signs that a woman is desiring intimacy is how she takes care of her appearance when you're around. Think about it. When someone is attracted to another person, they naturally want to look their best. If you notice her adjusting her hair or fixing her outfit whenever you're nearby, it's a strong indicator that she might be into you. Have you ever seen her subtly checking her reflection, maybe smoothing out her clothes or ensuring her makeup is just right? It's not just about looking good for the sake of it, it's about looking good for you. Women often put effort into their appearance, but you'll notice an extra level of attention when she knows you'll be there. It's like she's trying to make sure she's the best version of herself in your eyes. Hair is a big one. If she's constantly fussing with it, making sure every strand is in place, that's a good sign. She might not even realize she's doing it, but it's a way of subconsciously trying to get your attention. The same goes for her outfit. If she's always making sure her clothes are perfect, it shows she cares about how she presents herself to you. Makeup is another giveaway. Sure, a lot of women wear makeup daily, but if you catch her reapplying lipstick or checking her mascara more than usual, it's probably for your benefit. But here's the thing, it's not just about physical attraction. It's also about the connection she wants to make with you. By putting extra effort into her appearance, she's showing that she respects you and wants to create a memorable experience whenever you're together. It's her way of saying, I want you to notice me. Even in social settings, this behavior stands out. If she dresses up more for group outings or events where you'll be present, it's a clear sign she wants to ensure she catches your eye even when others are around. It's her way of making sure you're thinking about her. And you know what? It's also about confidence. When she knows she looks good, she feels good, and that confidence shines through in her interactions with you. It makes the time you spend together more engaging and enjoyable because she feels more at ease and self-assured. Her style choices can also tell you a lot. Pay attention to what she wears and how she presents herself. These choices are often a form of self-expression and might be tailored to what she thinks you'd like. It's a thoughtful way of connecting with you and showing that she's considering your preferences. In the end, these grooming habits are a mix of self-expression, confidence, and a desire to impress. They give you a glimpse into her feelings and intentions. By noticing and appreciating these efforts, you can understand her better and respond in a way that deepens your connection. Chapter 2, she gives you many compliments. Compliments are a powerful way to express admiration and appreciation. When a woman feels a deep connection or attraction towards someone, she naturally gravitates towards highlighting their positive qualities. If she frequently compliments you, it's a clear indication that she values and notices both your physical and emotional attributes. When a woman admires you, her compliments often come naturally. These compliments are not just about flattery, but are genuine expressions of what she finds appealing about you. For instance, she might praise your appearance, noting how good you look in a particular outfit or how your smile lights up a room. Such compliments are not just about physical attraction, but also about making you feel appreciated and seen. It's not just about your looks, though. If she finds new aspects of your personality to praise, that's a strong indicator of her romantic interest. Compliments about your sense of humor, intelligence, kindness, or any other character traits show that she values you as a person. These kinds of compliments are particularly significant because they go beyond superficial attraction and touch on deeper aspects of who you are. Imagine this scenario: you've been friends for a while, and she continues to find new things to compliment you on. This ongoing admiration suggests that she not only notices your qualities, but genuinely values them. It means she's paying close attention to you and appreciates the person you are, which is a strong indicator that her feelings might go beyond friendship. Physical compliments are often the first signs of attraction. She might notice your new haircut, the way you dress, or your physique. These compliments are her way of acknowledging the effort you put into your appearance and letting you know she finds you attractive. It's her way of saying, I see you, and I like what I see. But the real depth of her feelings is revealed through her compliments about your personality. When she tells you how much she enjoys your sense of humor or how impressed she is by your intelligence, she's highlighting qualities that matter in a deeper relationship. These compliments show that she's interested in you as a whole person, not just on a superficial level. Women typically reserve compliments for those they genuinely admire or find attractive. If she's consistently showering you with praise, whether it's about your looks or your character traits, it signifies that she views you in a very positive light. Her frequent compliments are a way of reinforcing her attraction and showing you that she values your presence in her life. Moreover, her compliments can serve as affirmations of her genuine interest. When she tells you how kind you are or how much she enjoys spending time with you, she's not just being polite. She's expressing her feelings in a way that makes it clear she sees you as more than just a friend. These affirmations help build a stronger connection between you and signal her desire for a deeper relationship. Consider the context in which she gives these compliments. If she's doing it in private moments, it shows a level of intimacy and trust. She feels comfortable enough to express her admiration openly, which is a significant step towards building a closer relationship. Her willingness to compliment you when it's just the two of you indicates that her feelings are genuine and not influenced by social settings. Compliments are her way of showing that she sees and values the unique qualities that make you who you are. When a woman goes out of her way to highlight your positive attributes, it's a clear sign that she's attracted to you and desires a deeper connection. By recognizing and appreciating these compliments, you can better understand her feelings and respond in a way that nurtures the budding relationship between you. Chapter 3. She loves talking to you. A significant indicator that a woman is thinking about you romantically or even sexually is her enthusiasm for engaging in conversations with you. While initially interactions with women can sometimes feel daunting or awkward, the dynamic changes when she genuinely enjoys conversing with you. Conversations act as a bridge that connects individuals on a deeper level, and her eagerness to talk to you signals a strong emotional and possibly physical attraction. When a woman finds herself eager to talk to you, it's often because she feels a sense of comfort and connection in your presence. This comfort stems from shared interests, mutual understanding, or simply enjoying your company. It's not just about exchanging words, but about establishing a connection that goes beyond superficiality. If she is enthusiastic about engaging in discussions with you, it suggests that she values the time spent together and finds it fulfilling. Creating meaningful conversations involves more than just chatting, it's about connecting on a deeper level. When she actively participates in discussions, shares personal stories, or seeks your opinion on various topics, it indicates a desire to build rapport and strengthen the emotional bond between you. For instance, if she's always initiating conversations or asking about your day, it shows she cares about your life and wants to be a part of it. For many women, talking is a way to explore compatibility and assess emotional chemistry. When she finds herself drawn to engaging in meaningful conversations with you, it suggests that she not only enjoys your company, but also sees potential for a deeper connection. These interactions provide her with insights into your personality, values, and worldview, which significantly influence her feelings toward you. The more she learns about you, the more she can see how well you might fit into her life. Moreover, her enthusiasm for conversing with you may extend beyond mere friendship. It can serve as a subtle yet significant indicator of her sexual attraction and desire for intimacy. Through these conversations, she might subtly hint at her romantic interest or flirt, seeking to gauge your response and deepen the emotional connection between you. If she's playful and flirty during these talks, it's a sign she's comfortable enough to show her romantic side. Pay attention to how she reacts to your stories and opinions. Does she listen attentively and show genuine interest in what you say? This kind of engagement shows that she values your thoughts and experiences, which is crucial for any deep emotional connection. Her reactions can tell you a lot about her feelings. If she laughs at your jokes, empathizes with your problems, and remembers details from your conversations, it's clear she's invested in you. Another clue is how she shares her own stories and experiences. If she opens up about her life, dreams, and fears, it means she trusts you and feels a connection. Sharing personal details is a way of bonding and signifies that she's comfortable being vulnerable around you, which is a significant step toward deeper intimacy. Notice how frequently she initiates contact. If she's often the one to start conversations, send messages, or suggest hangouts, it's a strong sign she's interested. Women who are attracted to someone will go out of their way to stay in touch and keep the communication lines open. It shows that she thinks about you often and enjoys your interactions enough to seek them out regularly. Finally, consider the quality of your conversations. Are they deep and meaningful, or do they stay on the surface? If your talks often delve into important topics, life goals, and personal philosophies, it shows she's looking for a substantial connection. She's not just passing time, she's trying to understand you on a deeper level and see if there's potential for a lasting relationship. Chapter 4. She maintains intense eye contact. Let's talk about something incredibly telling, the way a woman maintains intense eye contact with you. Eye contact is a powerful form of nonverbal communication that can convey a range of emotions and intentions. When a woman holds your gaze for a prolonged period, it's often a sign of deep interest and attraction. This isn't just about glancing your way, it's about that lingering look that makes you feel like you're the only person in the room. First off, intense eye contact creates a sense of intimacy. It's as if she's inviting you into her world, allowing you to see her true self. When a woman maintains eye contact with you, it signals that she's comfortable and confident in your presence. She's not just looking at you, she's looking into you, trying to connect on a deeper level. This kind of gaze often accompanies a smile or a look of admiration, further indicating her interest. Moreover, eye contact can be a form of flirtation. When she locks eyes with you and holds the gaze, it's a subtle way of expressing her attraction. It's as if she's saying, "I'm interested in you, and I want you to know it." This kind of eye contact can create a magnetic pull between you, making the atmosphere charged with potential. It's a silent yet powerful way of communicating her feelings without saying a word. Intense eye contact also shows that she's fully engaged and present in the moment. When she's looking at you intently, she's not distracted by her surroundings or thinking about something else. Instead, she's focused entirely on you, soaking in every detail. This level of attention is a strong indicator that she values your presence and wants to make the most of your time together. The context in which this eye contact occurs is also important. If she maintains intense eye contact during a private conversation, it's a sign that she's genuinely interested in what you're saying and is emotionally invested in the interaction. However, if she holds your gaze even in a crowded or busy environment, it shows that she's prioritizing you above everything else happening around her. This kind of eye contact transcends social settings, indicating a deeper connection and interest. Another aspect to consider is how she reacts when you return her gaze. Does she hold your eye contact confidently, or does she look away shyly and then look back again? Both responses can indicate attraction, but they convey different levels of comfort and confidence. A confident hold suggests she's sure of her feelings and isn't afraid to show them, while a more bashful response might indicate that she's attracted but also a bit nervous or excited by the connection. In some cases, intense eye contact can lead to a phenomenon known as pupil dilation, where her pupils expand when looking at someone she's attracted to. This is a physiological response that she can't control, and it can be a subtle yet clear sign of her interest. If you notice her pupils dilating when she looks at you, it's a strong indicator of her attraction. Lastly, consider how often this intense eye contact occurs. Is it a rare occurrence, or does she maintain it regularly when you're together? Frequent intense eye contact suggests that she's consistently interested and engaged with you, reinforcing the idea that her feelings are genuine and ongoing. It's not just a fleeting moment of attraction, it's a sustained interest that she can't hide. Chapter 5. She finds ways to touch you. Physical touch is a powerful and intimate form of communication. When a woman finds ways to touch you, whether it's a casual brush of the hand or a more deliberate gesture, it often signals a deep level of attraction and comfort. These touches are usually subtle and may even seem accidental, but they carry significant meaning. If you notice her initiating physical contact frequently, it's a strong indicator that she's interested in you romantically or sexually. Think about the time she's touched your arm during a conversation or given you a playful nudge. These seemingly innocent gestures are often her way of creating a physical connection. Physical touch helps to build rapport and establish a sense of closeness. When she initiates touch, it's her way of breaking down barriers and fostering a sense of intimacy. It's a way for her to express her feelings without using words. Pay attention to how she touches you. Is it a light, lingering touch or a quick, fleeting one? The nature of the touch can reveal her intentions. A light, lingering touch is more intimate and suggests a desire for closeness, while a quick touch might indicate playful flirtation. If she frequently touches you in a gentle and lingering manner, it's a clear sign that she's comfortable with you and wants to be closer. Moreover, consider the context of these touches. If she finds reasons to touch you even in public or in group settings, it shows that her attraction is strong enough to override social norms. It's a way for her to signal her interest to you and perhaps even to others around. In private settings, these touches can become more frequent and intimate, further indicating her desire for a deeper connection. Touching is also a way for her to gauge your response. When she touches you, she's looking to see how you react. If you respond positively, it encourages her to continue and perhaps escalate the level of physical contact. Your reactions can give her confidence that her feelings are reciprocated. If you find her touch comforting and enjoyable, it creates a feedback loop that strengthens the bond between you. Body language experts often talk about the triangle formed by the face, shoulders, and hands. When a woman is interested in you, her touches often occur within this triangle. She might place a hand on your shoulder, touch your arm, or brush against your hand. These touches are intimate without being overtly sexual, making them a safe way for her to express her attraction and build a connection. Additionally, pay attention to how often she touches you compared to others. If you notice that she touches you more frequently or in more intimate ways than she does with her other friends, it's a strong sign that she has special feelings for you. These touches are often reserved for someone she feels a deep connection with and is interested in romantically. In some cases, she might use touch as a way to comfort or support you. If she places a hand on your back or arm during a difficult moment, it shows that she cares about your well-being and wants to offer support. This kind of touch goes beyond attraction and indicates a deeper emotional connection and concern for your happiness. Chapter 6. She smiles a lot when she's around you. A woman's smile can be incredibly revealing when it comes to understanding her feelings. If she smiles a lot when she's around you, it's a clear sign that she enjoys your company and feels happy in your presence. Smiling is a natural response to positive emotions, and frequent smiles indicate that she feels comfortable and content with you. It's a powerful way of expressing her attraction and happiness without saying a word. When a woman is genuinely attracted to someone, her smiles are often spontaneous and genuine. These smiles are not just polite gestures, they are heartfelt expressions of joy and appreciation. You can often tell the difference between a forced smile and a genuine one by looking at her eyes. A genuine smile, also known as a Dutchan smile, involves the muscles around the eyes, causing them to crinkle and light up. If her eyes light up when she smiles at you, it's a strong indicator of her genuine happiness and attraction. Moreover, pay attention to how often she smiles when she's with you. If she's constantly smiling and laughing, it shows that she finds your presence enjoyable and uplifting. Women who are attracted to someone often feel a sense of happiness and excitement when they're around that person. Her frequent smiles are a reflection of these positive emotions and her enjoyment of your company. Smiling can also be a form of flirtation. When she smiles at you, it creates a positive and inviting atmosphere, making it easier for you to connect with her. These smiles are often accompanied by other flirtatious behaviors, such as maintaining eye contact, touching her hair, or leaning in closer to you. Together, these behaviors create a clear picture of her interest and attraction. In social settings, her smiles can also serve as a way to signal her interest to others. If she's smiling a lot when you're together, it shows that she's happy to be with you and wants others to see that you're special to her. It's her way of marking you as someone important in her life, even if she doesn't explicitly say it. Additionally, consider how she reacts to your jokes and comments. If she laughs easily and often at your jokes, even the ones that aren't particularly funny, it's a sign that she enjoys your sense of humor and feels a strong connection with you. Her laughter and smiles are a way of encouraging you and showing that she appreciates your efforts to make her happy. Finally, pay attention to the consistency of her smiles. If she smiles a lot every time you're together, it's a clear indication that her feelings are genuine and ongoing. It's not just a fleeting moment of happiness, it's a sustained sense of joy and contentment that she feels whenever she's with you. This consistency reinforces the idea that she values your presence and is genuinely attracted to you. Chapter 7. She invites you to spend time together. When a woman invites you to spend time together, it's a strong indication that she enjoys your company and wants to build a closer relationship with you. Whether it's a casual hangout, a planned date, or a spontaneous get-together, these invitations are her way of saying that she values your presence and wants to create more shared experiences. It's a clear sign that she's interested in getting to know you better and possibly developing a romantic connection. Consider the types of invitations she extends. If she invites you to activities that involve just the two of you, it's a strong sign of her interest. These one-on-one hangouts provide an opportunity for deeper conversations and more intimate interactions. For example, she might invite you to a coffee date, a walk in the park, or a movie night. These activities create a relaxed and comfortable environment where you can connect on a personal level. Moreover, think about the frequency of her invitations. If she's consistently inviting you to spend time together, it shows that she genuinely enjoys your company and wants to see you more often. It's not just a one-time occurrence, it's a pattern of behavior that indicates her ongoing interest. Her efforts to plan and coordinate these hangouts demonstrate that she's making you a priority in her life. Pay attention to the nature of the activities she suggests. If she's inviting you to things she enjoys or wants to share with you, it's a sign that she wants to include you in her world. For example, she might invite you to her favorite restaurant, a concert by a band she loves, or a hobby she enjoys. By sharing these experiences with you, she's showing that she values your presence and wants to create meaningful memories together. Another important aspect to consider is how she responds to your invitations. If she's enthusiastic and eager to spend time with you, it's a clear indication that she values your company. Her willingness to adjust her schedule and make time for you further reinforces her interest. On the other hand, if she's consistently busy or non-committal, it might indicate that her interest isn't as strong. Additionally, consider how she acts during these hangouts. Does she seem genuinely happy and engaged? Is she making an effort to get to know you better? If she's asking questions about your life, sharing personal stories, and showing interest in your thoughts and feelings, it's a sign that she's invested in building a deeper connection. Her actions during these hangouts provide valuable insights into her level of interest and attraction. In some cases, she might invite you to group activities or events with her friends. While these invitations might not seem as intimate as one-on-one hangouts, they're still significant. By including you in her social circle, she's showing that she wants you to be a part of her life and is comfortable introducing you to the people who matter to her. It's a way of integrating you into her world and gauging how well you fit in. Lastly, pay attention to how she initiates these invitations. Does she take the lead in planning and suggesting activities, or does she wait for you to make the first move? If she's proactive and enthusiastic about spending time together, it's a strong sign that she's interested in you. Her willingness to take the initiative shows that she's confident in her feelings and is eager to explore the potential of a deeper relationship. Chapter 8. She makes an effort to look good around you. When a woman makes an effort to look good around you, it's often a sign that she's trying to impress you and capture your attention. This effort goes beyond her usual appearance and indicates that she values your opinion and wants to be attractive in your eyes. If you notice that she dresses up, styles her hair, or wears makeup specifically when she's going to see you, it's a clear indicator of her interest and attraction. Consider how her appearance changes when she's around you compared to when she's with others. If she consistently looks more polished and put together when she's with you, it's a sign that she's putting in extra effort to catch your eye. This might include wearing outfits that she knows you like, trying new hairstyles, or using a special fragrance. These changes are her way of showing that she cares about how you perceive her and wants to make a positive impression. Moreover, pay attention to how she reacts when you compliment her appearance. If she seems genuinely pleased and appreciative of your compliments, it's a sign that your opinion matters to her. Her positive reaction to your compliments indicates that she's seeking your approval and values your thoughts on her appearance. This is often a sign of attraction, as she's trying to present herself in the best possible light to win your admiration. Another aspect to consider is how she behaves when she's getting ready to see you. If she mentions that she spent extra time getting ready or asks for your opinion on her outfit or makeup, it's a clear sign that she's putting in effort to look good for you. These comments are often a way of seeking reassurance and validation from you, indicating that she cares about your opinion and wants to know that you find her attractive. Additionally, think about the context of your interactions. If she's making an effort to look good even in casual or everyday settings, it's a strong indicator of her interest. For example, if she takes extra care with her appearance for a casual coffee date or a walk in the park, it shows that she's trying to impress you even in low-key situations. This effort suggests that she's serious about her attraction and wants to look her best whenever she's with you. In social settings, observe how she stands out in a crowd. If she's dressed more attractively or stylishly when you're around, it shows that she's trying to catch your attention and stand out from others. This effort to be noticed is a sign that she's interested in you and wants to make a lasting impression. It's also important to consider how her efforts to look good align with her overall personality and style. If she's typically low maintenance, but suddenly starts dressing up more or experimenting with her appearance, it's a strong sign that she's trying to impress you. This change in behavior indicates that she's willing to step out of her comfort zone to capture your attention and show you that she cares. Finally, pay attention to how consistent her efforts are. If she consistently makes an effort to look good whenever she's around you, it's a clear sign that her attraction is genuine and ongoing. It's not just a one-time effort, it's a sustained attempt to win your admiration and show you that she values your presence in her life. This consistency reinforces the idea that she's serious about her feelings and is invested in building a connection with you. Chapter 9. She shares personal information and stories. When a woman shares personal information and stories with you, it's a sign that she trusts you and wants to build a deeper connection. This level of openness indicates that she's comfortable with you and values your presence in her life. If she frequently shares details about her life, past experiences, dreams, and fears, it's a clear indicator that she's interested in getting to know you on a more intimate level and is inviting you to do the same. Consider the nature of the information she shares. If she's telling you about her childhood, family, personal struggles, or significant life events, it's a sign that she's opening up to you. These topics are often reserved for people she feels close to and trusts. By sharing these personal stories, she's showing that she values your opinion and feels comfortable being vulnerable with you. Moreover, pay attention to how she shares this information. Is she animated and enthusiastic, or more reserved and thoughtful? The way she shares her stories can reveal her level of comfort and trust. If she speaks openly and with emotion, it indicates that she's genuinely invested in the conversation and values your role as a listener and confidant. Another important aspect is how she responds to your personal stories. If she's equally interested in your experiences and encourages you to share more about yourself, it's a sign that she wants to build a reciprocal relationship. Her interest in your life shows that she's not just sharing to talk about herself, but is genuinely interested in creating a two-way connection. This mutual exchange of personal information strengthens the bond between you and indicates a deeper level of attraction. Additionally, consider how often these conversations occur. If she's consistently sharing personal stories and information, it shows that she values your presence and is actively trying to build a closer relationship. This ongoing openness indicates that she sees you as someone important in her life and is willing to invest time and effort into getting to know you better. In social settings, observe how she includes you in conversations about her personal life. If she talks about you to her friends or family and includes you in discussions about her plans and goals, it's a sign that she's integrating you into her world. This inclusion indicates that she values your presence and sees you as someone who could play a significant role in her life. Sharing personal information also involves listening to and remembering details about your life. If she recalls specific things you shared with her in the past, it shows that she's paying attention and values what you have to say. This attentiveness indicates that she's genuinely interested in you and is making an effort to build a meaningful connection. Finally, consider how she handles sensitive or emotional topics. If she's willing to share her fears, insecurities, or dreams with you, it's a sign that she trusts you deeply. This level of vulnerability indicates a strong emotional connection and a desire to build a relationship based on honesty and trust. Her willingness to open up about these aspects of her life shows that she sees you as someone she can confide in and rely on. Chapter 10. She mirrors your actions and behavior. Mirroring is a powerful sign of attraction and connection. When a woman subconsciously mimics your actions, gestures, or speech patterns, it's a sign that she's in sync with you and feels a strong connection. This behavior is often automatic and indicates that she's comfortable with you and wants to build rapport. If you notice her mirroring your actions and behavior, it's a clear indicator that she's attracted to you and feels a sense of harmony in your interactions. Consider the types of behaviors she mirrors. Does she adopt your posture, use similar gestures, or match your speaking pace and tone? These subtle actions indicate that she's attuned to your presence and is trying to create a sense of unity. For example, if you lean forward while talking, and she does the same, it shows that she's engaged in the conversation and wants to establish a closer connection. Moreover, pay attention to how often and consistently she mirrors your actions. If this behavior occurs frequently, it shows that she's naturally syncing with you and feels comfortable in your presence. This mirroring behavior is a sign of mutual understanding and attraction, indicating that she values your company and wants to build a deeper connection. Another aspect to consider is how she responds to your emotional cues. If she mirrors your emotional state, such as smiling when you smile or showing concern when you're upset, it indicates that she's empathetic and attuned to your feelings. This emotional mirroring shows that she cares about your well-being and wants to support you. It's a sign of a deep emotional connection and genuine interest in your happiness. In social settings, observe how she mirrors your actions in group interactions. If she's consistently aligning her behavior with yours, even in the presence of others, it shows that her attraction is strong and genuine. This mirroring behavior indicates that she's focused on you and values your presence above the rest of the group. It's a sign that she's prioritizing your connection and wants to strengthen the bond between you. Additionally, consider how she adapts to your interests and preferences. If she starts to enjoy the same activities, music, or hobbies that you do, it's a form of mirroring that indicates her desire to connect with you on a deeper level. This adaptation shows that she's willing to step into your world and share your interests, further reinforcing her attraction and interest in building a relationship. Mirroring can also extend to verbal communication. If she starts using similar phrases or expressions that you frequently use, it's a sign that she's subconsciously aligning her speech patterns with yours. This verbal mirroring creates a sense of familiarity and comfort, making your interactions feel more natural and harmonious. It's a subtle yet powerful way of building rapport and connection. Finally, pay attention to how she mirrors your behavior over time. If this behavior is consistent and ongoing, it indicates that her attraction is genuine and not just a fleeting interest. This sustained mirroring behavior shows that she values your presence and feels a strong connection with you. It's a clear sign that she's interested in building a deeper relationship and is naturally syncing with your actions and behavior. Chapter 11. She frequently compliments you. Compliments are a direct and clear way for a woman to express her attraction and appreciation. When she frequently compliments you, it shows that she values your qualities and wants to make you feel good about yourself. These compliments can range from comments about your appearance and style to praise for your personality and achievements. If you notice that she's consistently complimenting you, it's a strong indicator that she's interested in you and wants to build a closer connection. Consider the types of compliments she gives. Are they focused on your physical appearance, such as your smile, eyes, or style? These compliments indicate that she's attracted to you physically and wants to let you know that she finds you appealing. On the other hand, compliments about your personality, such as your kindness, sense of humor, or intelligence, show that she appreciates who you are as a person and values your inner qualities. Moreover, pay attention to how often and consistently she compliments you. If she's regularly finding new things to praise about you, it shows that she's genuinely interested and attentive. These frequent compliments indicate that she's paying close attention to you and values the things that make you unique. It's a sign that she's invested in getting to know you better and appreciates your presence in her life. Another important aspect is how she delivers these compliments. If she seems sincere and heartfelt, it's a clear indication that her feelings are genuine. Her tone of voice, eye contact, and body language can provide clues about her sincerity. If she looks you in the eyes and smiles warmly when complimenting you, it's a strong sign that she means what she's saying and wants to make you feel appreciated. Additionally, consider how she reacts when you compliment her in return. If she seems genuinely pleased and appreciative, it's a sign that she values your opinion and enjoys receiving your compliments. This positive response indicates that she's seeking validation and approval from you, further reinforcing her interest and attraction. In social settings, observe how she compliments you compared to others. If she seems to compliment you more frequently or in a more personal manner than she does with her other friends, it's a sign that she has special feelings for you. These personalized compliments indicate that she sees you as someone important and is making an effort to build a deeper connection. Compliments can also be a way for her to build your confidence and make you feel good about yourself. If she goes out of her way to praise you during challenging times or when you're feeling down, it shows that she cares about your well-being and wants to support you. This kind of compliment goes beyond attraction and indicates a deeper emotional connection and concern for your happiness. Finally, consider how her compliments align with her overall behavior. If her words are consistent with her actions, it reinforces the idea that her feelings are genuine. For example, if she praises your kindness and then goes out of her way to support and help you, it shows that she truly values that quality in you. This alignment between words and actions indicates a deep and genuine attraction and interest in building a meaningful relationship. Chapter 12. She becomes nervous or shy around you. When a woman becomes nervous or shy around you, it's often a sign that she's attracted to you and feels a strong emotional connection. These feelings can make her more self-conscious and anxious about making a good impression. If you notice that she seems a bit flustered or nervous in your presence, it's a clear indicator that she cares about how you perceive her and wants to create a positive connection. Consider the types of behaviors she exhibits when she's nervous or shy. Does she fidget with her hair or clothes, avoid direct eye contact, or seem a bit more reserved than usual? These behaviors indicate that she's feeling self-conscious and is trying to manage her nervousness. While these signs might seem subtle, they reveal a lot about her feelings and the impact you have on her. Moreover, pay attention to how her nervousness or shyness changes over time. If she becomes more comfortable and relaxed as she gets to know you better, it shows that her initial nervousness was due to her attraction and desire to make a good impression. This gradual shift indicates that she's building trust and confidence in your relationship, further reinforcing her interest in you. Another important aspect is how she responds to your actions and words when she's nervous or shy. If she seems particularly attentive and responsive, it shows that she's focused on you and values your presence. Her nervousness is a sign that she's emotionally invested and wants to create a positive connection. This heightened sensitivity to your actions indicates a deep level of interest and attraction. In social settings, observe how her nervousness or shyness manifests compared to her usual behavior. If she's typically outgoing and confident but becomes more reserved around you, it's a sign that she's feeling something special. This change in behavior indicates that she's trying to manage her emotions and make a positive impression, showing that she values your opinion and cares about your perception of her. Additionally, consider how she reacts to your attempts to comfort or reassure her. If she seems to relax and become more comfortable when you offer support or encouragement, it shows that she trusts you and values your presence. Your ability to ease her nervousness is a sign of the strong connection you're building and her growing comfort in your relationship. It's also important to pay attention to how she balances her nervousness with other signs of attraction. For example, she might become shy or flustered but still maintain eye contact, smile, or initiate conversations. These mixed signals indicate that her nervousness is due to her attraction and desire to connect with you. It's a sign that she's trying to manage her emotions while still showing her interest. Finally, consider how her nervousness or shyness aligns with other signs of attraction. If she's exhibiting multiple signs, such as frequent compliments, physical touch, or intense eye contact, it's a clear indication that her nervousness is a result of her strong feelings for you. This combination of behaviors reinforces the idea that she's genuinely interested and invested in building a deeper relationship. Chapter 13. She goes out of her way to help you. When a woman goes out of her way to help you, it's a strong indicator that she cares about you and is invested in your well-being. This behavior demonstrates her willingness to support you and shows that she's paying attention to your needs and challenges. If you notice that she's consistently offering assistance, whether in big or small ways, it's a sign of her attraction and desire to build a deeper connection. Consider the types of help she offers. Does she assist with tasks that require effort or sacrifice on her part, such as helping you move, running errands, or providing emotional support during tough times? These actions indicate that she's willing to invest her time and energy in your life, showing that she values your relationship and wants to be there for you. Moreover, pay attention to how she reacts when you express gratitude for her help. If she seems genuinely pleased and dismisses the notion that it was a big deal, it's a sign that she's helping out of genuine care and interest rather than obligation. Her positive reaction to your gratitude indicates that she finds joy in supporting you and feels fulfilled by your appreciation. Another important aspect is how she offers help without being asked. If she anticipates your needs and steps in to assist before you even mention it, it shows that she's observant and attentive to your situation. This proactive behavior indicates a deep level of empathy and concern, revealing that she's closely attuned to your well-being and wants to make your life easier. In social settings, observe how she prioritizes your needs. If she goes out of her way to ensure you're comfortable, happy, and supported, even at the expense of her own comfort, it's a clear sign that she values you. For example, she might give up her plans to help you with something important or offer to take on tasks that would ease your burden. These actions demonstrate her commitment to your happiness and well-being. Additionally, consider how she handles your rejections of her help. If she remains understanding and continues to offer assistance in other ways, it shows that her intention is to genuinely support you rather than seeking validation or praise. Her persistence in helping, despite occasional rejections, indicates that she truly cares about you and wants to be a positive force in your life. It's also important to recognize the emotional support she provides. If she listens to your problems, offers comforting words, or helps you navigate difficult emotions, it's a sign that she's deeply invested in your well-being. This emotional support goes beyond practical assistance and shows that she values your mental and emotional health. Her willingness to be there for you during tough times indicates a strong emotional connection and genuine concern. Finally, consider how her efforts to help you align with other signs of attraction. If she's consistently offering help alongside other behaviors, such as frequent compliments, physical touch, or sharing personal information, it's a clear indication that her feelings are genuine and multifaceted. This combination of supportive actions and emotional connection reinforces the idea that she's genuinely interested in building a deeper relationship with you. Chapter 14. She initiates contact and keeps the conversation going. When a woman consistently initiates contact and keeps the conversation going, it's a strong sign that she's interested in you and enjoys your company. This behavior demonstrates her desire to communicate with you and maintain a connection, whether through text messages, phone calls, or in-person conversations. If you notice that she's frequently reaching out and engaging in meaningful conversations, it's a clear indicator of her attraction. Consider how often she initiates contact. Does she regularly text or call you without waiting for you to make the first move? This proactive behavior shows that she's thinking about you and wants to stay in touch. Frequent initiation of contact indicates that she values your relationship and is eager to maintain a connection. Moreover, pay attention to the nature of your conversations. If she engages in deep, meaningful discussions rather than just small talk, it shows that she's interested in getting to know you on a deeper level. These conversations might involve sharing personal experiences, discussing your dreams and goals, or exploring topics that are important to both of you. This depth of conversation indicates that she values your thoughts and feelings and wants to build a strong emotional connection. Another important aspect is how she responds to your messages and calls. If she's quick to reply and engages in the conversation enthusiastically, it's a sign that she's invested in your interactions. Her prompt and engaged responses indicate that she values your communication and enjoys talking to you. On the other hand, if she frequently delays her responses or seems disinterested, it might suggest that her attraction isn't as strong. In social settings, observe how she behaves when you're together. Does she make an effort to keep the conversation flowing, ask questions about your life, and share her own experiences? This active participation in your interactions shows that she's genuinely interested in you and values your presence. Her efforts to maintain a lively and engaging conversation indicate that she enjoys your company and wants to deepen your connection. Additionally, consider how she handles lulls in the conversation. If she smoothly transitions to new topics or finds ways to keep the conversation going, it shows that she's committed to maintaining the interaction. Her ability to keep the conversation alive indicates that she's comfortable with you and enjoys spending time together. This behavior is a strong sign of her interest and attraction. It's also important to recognize how she uses technology to stay connected. If she sends you funny memes, interesting articles, or thoughtful messages throughout the day, it's a sign that she's thinking about you and wants to share her life with you. These small gestures of communication indicate that she values your connection and enjoys staying in touch, even when you're not physically together. Finally, consider how her efforts to initiate contact and maintain conversations align with other signs of attraction. If she's consistently reaching out, engaging in meaningful conversations, and combining this behavior with other signs like physical touch or frequent compliments, it's a clear indication that her feelings are genuine and multifaceted. This combination of communication and connection reinforces the idea that she's genuinely interested in building a deeper relationship with you. Chapter 15. She shows interest in your hobbies and passions. When a woman shows interest in your hobbies and passions, it's a sign that she cares about you and wants to connect on a deeper level. This behavior demonstrates her willingness to step into your world and share the things that matter to you. If you notice that she's consistently asking about your interests, participating in your hobbies, or supporting your passions, it's a clear indicator of her attraction and desire to build a meaningful connection. Consider how she expresses her interest in your hobbies. Does she ask detailed questions about your interests, attend events or activities related to your passions, or even try out your hobbies herself? These actions show that she's genuinely curious about your life and wants to understand what makes you tick. Her efforts to engage with your hobbies indicate that she values your interests and wants to be a part of your world. Moreover, pay attention to how she supports your passions. If she encourages you to pursue your interests, celebrates your achievements, and shows enthusiasm for your goals, it's a sign that she cares about your happiness and fulfillment. Her support goes beyond casual interest and demonstrates a deep level of investment in your well-being. This behavior indicates that she's attracted to you and wants to see you thrive in the things you love. Another important aspect is how she integrates your hobbies into her life. If she starts participating in your activities, invites you to share your interests with her, or finds ways to incorporate your passions into your time together, it shows that she's making an effort to build a shared connection. This integration indicates that she's willing to step out of her comfort zone to connect with you on a deeper level. In social settings, observe how she interacts with others regarding your hobbies. If she proudly talks about your interests, shares your achievements with her friends or family, and includes you in conversations about your passions, it's a sign that she values your hobbies and wants others to know about them. This behavior indicates that she's not only interested in your passions, but also wants to showcase her support for you. Additionally, consider how she reacts when you share your hobbies with her. If she's genuinely excited, asks questions, and participates enthusiastically, it shows that she values your interests and enjoys being a part of them. Her positive reaction indicates that she's attracted to you and wants to build a deeper connection through shared experiences. It's also important to recognize how she balances her interests with yours. If she's willing to compromise and find activities that you both enjoy, it shows that she's invested in building a relationship that values both of your passions. This willingness to find common ground indicates that she cares about your happiness and wants to create a balanced and fulfilling connection. Finally, consider how her interest in your hobbies aligns with other signs of attraction. If she's consistently showing interest in your passions while also engaging in behaviors like frequent compliments, physical touch, or initiating contact, it's a clear indication that her feelings are genuine and multifaceted. This combination of shared interests and emotional connection reinforces the idea that she's genuinely interested in building a deeper relationship with you. Chapter 16. She expresses jealousy or protective behavior. Jealousy and protective behavior can be strong indicators of a woman's attraction and emotional investment in you. When she shows signs of jealousy or becomes protective, it indicates that she cares about you deeply and is concerned about losing your attention or affection to someone else. While jealousy should be healthy and not controlling, it can still provide valuable insights into her feelings. Consider how she reacts when you talk about other women. Does she seem a bit uncomfortable, ask questions about your relationship with them, or subtly express her concerns? These reactions indicate that she's feeling a sense of competition and wants to ensure that your attention is focused on her. Her jealousy shows that she values your connection and is worried about potential threats to your relationship. Moreover, pay attention to her protective behavior. Does she step in to support you or defend you in challenging situations? Her willingness to stand up for you and protect you from harm indicates that she cares about your well-being and wants to ensure your safety. This protective behavior demonstrates her deep emotional investment and desire to keep you close. Another important aspect is how she handles her jealousy. If she's open and honest about her feelings, it shows that she's comfortable sharing her emotions with you and values transparency in your relationship. Her willingness to communicate her jealousy indicates that she trusts you and wants to address any concerns openly. This level of honesty is a sign of a strong emotional connection and mutual respect. In social settings, observe how she behaves around other women. Does she become more affectionate or attentive when other women are around, as if to assert her presence and connection with you? This behavior indicates that she's marking her territory and wants to make it clear that you're important to her. Her actions show that she's invested in your relationship and wants to protect it from potential threats. Additionally, consider how she reacts when other women show interest in you. If she becomes more attentive, affectionate, or assertive in your presence, it's a sign that she's feeling a sense of competition and wants to reinforce her connection with you. Her increased attention indicates that she's focused on maintaining your bond and ensuring that you feel valued and appreciated. It's also important to recognize how she balances her jealousy with trust. While some jealousy can be a sign of attraction, it's crucial that it doesn't become controlling or harmful. If she trusts you and expresses her concerns in a healthy and respectful manner, it shows that she's mature and values a balanced relationship. Her ability to manage her jealousy indicates that she cares about you and wants to build a strong and trusting connection. Finally, consider how her jealousy and protective behavior align with other signs of attraction. If she's consistently showing these behaviors alongside other indicators like frequent compliments, physical touch, or initiating contact, it's a clear indication that her feelings are genuine and multifaceted. This combination of emotional investment and protective instincts reinforces the idea that she's genuinely interested in building a deeper relationship with you. In ancient times, Stoic philosophers were renowned for their profound understanding of human nature. Their insights into human behavior extended beyond self-mastery to include the dynamics of relationships. They developed skills to comprehend how women think and behave, allowing them to navigate relationships with wisdom and efficiency. By understanding certain weaknesses, they could spend less time struggling and more time building meaningful connections. Today, we can apply this Stoic wisdom to identify and understand crucial weaknesses that, when recognized, can give you significant power in relationships. These insights can help you foster better, more balanced interactions and avoid unnecessary complications. 1. Seeking validation and approval. In ancient times, Stoic philosophers were keen observers of human behavior, recognizing that many women, like men, have an inherent need for validation and approval. This need often manifests in various ways, such as seeking compliments, needing reassurance about their choices and appearance, or constantly seeking affirmation from others. Understanding this can give you an edge in your interactions and help you build stronger, more balanced relationships. When you recognize a woman's need for validation, you can provide it in measured doses, making her feel appreciated and understood without overwhelming her. This approach aligns with the Stoic principle of acting with intention and purpose. However, it is crucial to be sincere and authentic in your actions. Marcus Aurelius, a prominent Stoic philosopher, emphasized the importance of acting according to reason and virtue. Therefore, while acknowledging her need for validation, ensure your compliments and reassurances are genuine and heartfelt. This approach fosters trust and respect, creating a balanced dynamic where both parties feel valued. Furthermore, knowing when to withhold validation is equally important. Constantly feeding a woman's need for validation can create an unhealthy dependency where her self-worth becomes tied to your approval. This behavior often indicates deeper insecurities and a lack of self-esteem. By not always providing validation, you encourage her to develop her own self-confidence and self-worth. This aligns with the Stoic principle of self-control and rational decision-making. Epictetus, another Stoic philosopher, taught that we should focus on what is within our control and accept what is not. In this context, you can help a woman address her insecurities by being supportive and encouraging. Help her recognize her strengths and achievements and provide reassurance without enabling negative behaviors. By maintaining this balance, you not only help her grow as an individual but also create a healthier, more stable relationship dynamic. Before getting involved, observe her behavior and consider whether she seeks genuine connection or merely physical validation. Respecting both your own and her emotional well-being is paramount, and avoiding such entanglements aligns with the Stoic principle of living virtuously. 2. Emotional dependency. Emotional dependency is another significant weakness that can affect relationships. Some women may rely heavily on their partners for emotional support, making them vulnerable to mood swings and instability. Recognizing this can provide you with a powerful tool to manage your interactions more effectively and create a balanced relationship. From a Stoic perspective, maintaining emotional balance is crucial. Seneca, another Stoic philosopher, taught that true strength lies in maintaining control over oneself and not being swayed by external forces. When dealing with an emotionally dependent woman, it is essential to remain calm and composed. Your stability can provide a grounding influence, helping her navigate her emotions more effectively. However, it is also important to set boundaries. Encouraging emotional independence is key to a healthy relationship. This means not becoming her sole source of emotional support and instead fostering an environment where she can develop her own coping mechanisms. This approach not only empowers her, but also ensures that the relationship does not become a burden on your emotional well-being. Stoic wisdom also emphasizes the importance of self-reliance and personal growth. Encourage her to develop her emotional resilience by exploring activities that boost her self-esteem and self-worth. This could include pursuing hobbies, engaging in physical exercise, or seeking professional help if needed. By promoting her emotional independence, you create a relationship dynamic that is balanced and mutually supportive. It is also essential to recognize that emotional dependency can sometimes be a sign of deeper issues such as anxiety or depression. If you notice that her emotional dependency is affecting her well-being, it may be necessary to seek professional help. This aligns with the Stoic principle of acting in the best interest of oneself and others. 3. Insecurity and self-esteem issues. Insecurity and self-esteem issues are common weaknesses that can affect anyone, regardless of gender. For some women, these issues can manifest in behaviors such as jealousy, possessiveness, or constant comparison to others. Understanding and addressing these insecurities can give you significant power in the relationship. Epictetus emphasized the importance of focusing on what is within our control and accepting what is not. In this context, you can help a woman address her insecurities by being supportive and encouraging. Help her recognize her strengths and achievements and provide reassurance without enabling negative behaviors. At the same time, it is important to maintain your own boundaries and not let her insecurities dominate the relationship. Encourage her to develop self-esteem through her own efforts and achievements. This approach aligns with the Stoic principle of self-reliance and promotes a healthier, more balanced relationship. Furthermore, it is important to recognize that insecurity can sometimes be a sign of deeper emotional issues such as past trauma or unresolved conflicts. If you notice that her insecurities are affecting her well-being, it may be necessary to seek professional help. This aligns with the Stoic principle of acting in the best interest of oneself and others. By understanding and addressing a woman's insecurities, you create a relationship dynamic that is supportive and empowering. This not only fosters a deeper connection, but also ensures that both parties are emotionally healthy and resilient. 4. Fear of rejection. Fear of rejection is a powerful emotion that can influence a woman's behavior in various ways. It can manifest as hesitance in expressing true feelings, reluctance to take risks in relationships, or even preemptive rejection of others to protect herself from potential hurt. Recognizing and understanding this fear can provide you with significant power in your interactions, allowing you to create a more supportive and understanding relationship. From a Stoic perspective, fear of rejection is rooted in the human desire for acceptance and approval, which can lead to irrational behaviors and emotional turmoil. Marcus Aurelius, a prominent Stoic philosopher, emphasized the importance of focusing on what we can control and accepting what we cannot. In this context, it means acknowledging her fear and providing a safe space where she feels valued and respected. When a woman fears rejection, she may test the waters before fully committing to a relationship. This can result in mixed signals where she alternates between showing interest and pulling away. Understanding this behavior allows you to remain patient and composed, providing consistent support without overwhelming her. This aligns with the Stoic principle of maintaining emotional balance and acting with reason. It's important to communicate openly and honestly about her fears. Encourage her to express her feelings and concerns without judgment. By listening attentively and validating her emotions, you can help her feel more secure and reduce her fear of rejection. This approach not only strengthens your bond, but also empowers her to face her fears and grow emotionally. Moreover, demonstrating your own resilience and confidence can have a positive influence on her. Show that you value her for who she is, regardless of any imperfections or past experiences. This helps to build trust and demonstrates that rejection is not a reflection of her worth. Seneca, another Stoic philosopher, noted that true strength lies in maintaining control over oneself and not being swayed by external forces. By embodying this principle, you create a stable and supportive environment where her fear of rejection can diminish. It's also essential to set healthy boundaries. While it's important to be supportive, you should not enable negative behaviors that stem from her fear of rejection. Encourage her to take small steps towards overcoming her fear, such as expressing her feelings honestly or taking risks in a controlled environment. This gradual approach helps her build confidence and resilience over time. Understanding that fear of rejection often stems from past experiences or deep-seated insecurities is crucial. If her fear is deeply ingrained and affects her well-being, it may be beneficial to seek professional help. This aligns with the Stoic principle of acting in the best interest of oneself and others. Therapy or counseling can provide her with the tools to address her fears and develop healthier coping mechanisms. By recognizing and addressing a woman's fear of rejection, you create a relationship dynamic that is supportive, empowering, and resilient. This not only fosters a deeper connection, but also ensures that both parties can navigate their emotions and grow together. 5. Desire for control. The desire for control is another significant weakness that can affect a woman's behavior in relationships. This can manifest in various ways, such as trying to dictate the terms of the relationship, being overly possessive, or attempting to manage every aspect of her partner's life. Understanding this desire and learning how to navigate it can provide you with significant power in your interactions. From a Stoic perspective, the desire for control is rooted in the fear of uncertainty and the need for security. Epictetus taught that we should focus on what is within our control and accept what is not. In the context of a relationship, this means recognizing her need for control and finding a balance that respects both her desire for security and your need for autonomy. When a woman exhibits controlling behavior, it is important to set clear and healthy boundaries. Communicate openly about your expectations and the importance of mutual respect in the relationship. This aligns with the Stoic principle of acting with intention and purpose. By establishing boundaries, you create a framework that allows both parties to feel secure without compromising their individuality. It is also important to address the underlying reasons for her desire for control. Often, this behavior stems from past experiences or insecurities. Encourage her to express her fears and concerns openly. By listening and validating her emotions, you can help her feel more secure and reduce her need for control. This approach fosters trust and mutual respect, creating a healthier dynamic. Demonstrating your own confidence and stability can also have a positive influence on her. Show that you are capable of handling your own life and responsibilities, which can help her feel more at ease. Marcus Aurelius emphasized the importance of self-reliance and personal growth. By embodying these principles, you create an environment where her desire for control can diminish. It's also essential to practice patience and understanding. Changing deeply ingrained behaviors takes time and effort. Encourage her to take small steps towards relinquishing control, such as delegating responsibilities or allowing for spontaneity in the relationship. This gradual approach helps her build trust and confidence over time. Recognize that the desire for control often stems from a fear of vulnerability. If her behavior is deeply ingrained and affects her well-being, it may be beneficial to seek professional help. This aligns with the Stoic principle of acting in the best interest of oneself and others. Therapy or counseling can provide her with the tools to address her fears and develop healthier coping mechanisms. By recognizing and addressing a woman's desire for control, you create a relationship dynamic that is balanced, respectful, and empowering. This not only fosters a deeper connection, but also ensures that both parties can navigate their emotions and grow together. 6. Inconsistent behavior. Inconsistent behavior is another weakness that can affect a woman's interactions in relationships. This can manifest as mood swings, changing her mind frequently, or sending mixed signals. Understanding and addressing this inconsistency can provide you with significant power in managing your interactions and creating a more stable relationship. From a Stoic perspective, inconsistency often stems from internal conflicts or unresolved emotions. Marcus Aurelius emphasized the importance of self-awareness and rational decision-making. Recognizing the reasons behind her inconsistent behavior allows you to respond with patience and understanding. When dealing with a woman who exhibits inconsistent behavior, it is important to remain calm and composed. Your stability can provide a grounding influence, helping her navigate her emotions more effectively. This aligns with the Stoic principle of maintaining emotional balance and not being swayed by external forces. Open and honest communication is key to addressing inconsistent behavior. Encourage her to express her feelings and concerns without judgment. By listening attentively and validating her emotions, you can help her feel more secure and reduce her inconsistency. This approach not only strengthens your bond, but also empowers her to address her internal conflicts. It's also important to set clear boundaries and expectations. Inconsistent behavior can create confusion and uncertainty in a relationship. By establishing clear guidelines and communicating openly about your needs, you create a framework that promotes stability and mutual respect. This aligns with the Stoic principle of acting with intention and purpose. Demonstrating your own resilience and confidence can also have a positive influence on her. Show that you value consistency and reliability and model these behaviors in your interactions. Epictetus taught that true strength lies in maintaining control over oneself and not being swayed by external forces. By embodying this principle, you create a stable and supportive environment where her inconsistent behavior can diminish. It is also essential to practice patience and understanding. Changing deeply ingrained behaviors takes time and effort. Encourage her to take small steps towards more consistent behavior, such as setting personal goals or developing routines. This gradual approach helps her build confidence and resilience over time. Recognize that inconsistent behavior often stems from deeper emotional issues such as anxiety or past trauma. If her behavior is deeply ingrained and affects her well-being, it may be beneficial to seek professional help. This aligns with the Stoic principle of acting in the best interest of oneself and others. Therapy or counseling can provide her with the tools to address her internal conflicts and develop healthier coping mechanisms. By recognizing and addressing a woman's inconsistent behavior, you create a relationship dynamic that is stable, supportive, and empowering. This not only fosters a deeper connection, but also ensures that both parties can navigate their emotions and grow together. 7. Emotional dependency. Emotional dependency is another significant weakness that can affect a woman's behavior in relationships. This can manifest as a need for constant reassurance, excessive clinginess, or an inability to function independently. Understanding and addressing this dependency can provide you with significant power in managing your interactions and creating a healthier relationship dynamic. From a Stoic perspective, emotional dependency often stems from insecurities or past experiences that have left a person feeling vulnerable. Marcus Aurelius emphasized the importance of self-sufficiency and internal strength. Recognizing the reasons behind her dependency allows you to respond with empathy and support. When dealing with a woman who exhibits emotional dependency, it is important to provide a sense of stability and reassurance. Your consistent support can help her feel more secure and reduce her dependency. This aligns with the Stoic principle of maintaining emotional balance and providing support to others without losing your own sense of self. Open and honest communication is key to addressing emotional dependency. Encourage her to express her feelings and concerns openly without fear of judgment. By listening attentively and validating her emotions, you can help her feel more secure and understood. This approach fosters trust and mutual respect, creating a healthier dynamic. It's also important to set clear boundaries and expectations. Emotional dependency can create an imbalance in a relationship where one person relies too heavily on the other for emotional support. By establishing clear guidelines and communicating openly about your needs, you create a framework that promotes mutual respect and independence. This aligns with the Stoic principle of acting with intention and purpose. Encouraging her to develop her own interests and activities can also help reduce emotional dependency. Support her in pursuing hobbies, career goals, or social connections that do not revolve around the relationship. Marcus Aurelius emphasized the importance of personal growth and self-improvement. By fostering her independence, you help her build confidence and resilience. Demonstrating your own emotional strength and stability can also have a positive influence on her. Show that you are capable of managing your own emotions and maintaining a balanced perspective. Epictetus taught that true strength lies in maintaining control over oneself and not being swayed by external forces. By embodying this principle, you create a stable and supportive environment where her emotional dependency can diminish. It is also essential to practice patience and understanding. Changing deeply ingrained behaviors takes time and effort. Encourage her to take small steps towards emotional independence, such as setting personal goals or developing self-care routines. This gradual approach helps her build confidence and resilience over time. Recognize that emotional dependency often stems from deeper emotional issues such as anxiety or past trauma. If her dependency is deeply ingrained and affects her well-being, it may be beneficial to seek professional help. This aligns with the Stoic principle of acting in the best interest of oneself and others. Therapy or counseling can provide her with the tools to address her dependency and develop healthier coping mechanisms. By recognizing and addressing a woman's emotional dependency, you create a relationship dynamic that is balanced, supportive, and empowering. This not only fosters a deeper connection, but also ensures that both parties can navigate their emotions and grow together. 8. Need for approval. The need for approval is another weakness that can significantly influence a woman's behavior in relationships. This can manifest as a constant desire for validation, fear of criticism, or changing her behavior to please others. Understanding and addressing this need can provide you with significant power in managing your interactions and creating a more authentic relationship dynamic. From a Stoic perspective, the need for approval is rooted in the desire for acceptance and fear of rejection. Marcus Aurelius emphasized the importance of self-acceptance and focusing on one's own values rather than seeking validation from others. Recognizing the reasons behind her need for approval allows you to respond with empathy and support. When dealing with a woman who exhibits a strong need for approval, it is important to provide consistent and genuine validation. Your support can help her feel valued and reduce her reliance on external approval. This aligns with the Stoic principle of maintaining emotional balance and providing support to others without compromising your own integrity. Open and honest communication is key to addressing the need for approval. Encourage her to express her feelings and concerns openly, without fear of judgment. By listening attentively and validating her emotions, you can help her feel more secure and understood. This approach fosters trust and mutual respect, creating a healthier dynamic. It's also important to encourage her to develop her own sense of self-worth. Support her in pursuing activities and goals that align with her values and passions, rather than seeking approval from others. Epictetus taught that true happiness comes from within and is not dependent on external validation. By fostering her self-acceptance, you help her build confidence and resilience. Demonstrating your own self-assurance and authenticity can also have a positive influence on her. Show that you value your own opinions and remain true to yourself, regardless of external validation. This sets an example for her to follow and encourages her to develop her own sense of self-worth. Marcus Aurelius emphasized the importance of living according to one's own values and principles. By embodying this principle, you create an environment where her need for approval can diminish. It is also essential to practice patience and understanding. Changing deeply ingrained behaviors takes time and effort. Encourage her to take small steps towards self-acceptance, such as setting personal goals or developing self-care routines. This gradual approach helps her build confidence and resilience over time. Recognize that the need for approval often stems from deeper emotional issues such as low self-esteem or past trauma. If her need for approval is deeply ingrained and affects her well-being, it may be beneficial to seek professional help. This aligns with the Stoic principle of acting in the best interest of oneself and others. Therapy or counseling can provide her with the tools to address her need for approval and develop healthier coping mechanisms. By recognizing and addressing a woman's need for approval, you create a relationship dynamic that is authentic, supportive, and empowering. This not only fosters a deeper connection, but also ensures that both parties can navigate their emotions and grow together. 9. Fear of abandonment. Fear of abandonment is a powerful weakness that can influence a woman's behavior in relationships. This can manifest as clinginess, jealousy, or anxiety about the relationship ending. Understanding and addressing this fear can provide you with significant power in managing your interactions and creating a more secure relationship dynamic. From a Stoic perspective, the fear of abandonment is rooted in the desire for security and the fear of being alone. Marcus Aurelius emphasized the importance of self-reliance and inner strength. Recognizing the reasons behind her fear allows you to respond with empathy and support. When dealing with a woman who exhibits a fear of abandonment, it is important to provide a sense of stability and reassurance. Your consistent support can help her feel more secure and reduce her fear. This aligns with the Stoic principle of maintaining emotional balance and providing support to others without compromising your own sense of self. Open and honest communication is key to addressing the fear of abandonment. Encourage her to express her feelings and concerns openly without fear of judgment. By listening attentively and validating her emotions, you can help her feel more secure and understood. This approach fosters trust and mutual respect, creating a healthier dynamic. It's also important to set clear boundaries and expectations. Fear of abandonment can create an imbalance in a relationship where one person relies too heavily on the other for emotional security. By establishing clear guidelines and communicating openly about your needs, you create a framework that promotes mutual respect and independence. This aligns with the Stoic principle of acting with intention and purpose. Encouraging her to develop her own interests and activities can also help reduce the fear of abandonment. Support her in pursuing hobbies, career goals, or social connections that do not revolve around the relationship. Marcus Aurelius emphasized the importance of personal growth and self-improvement. By fostering her independence, you help her build confidence and resilience. Demonstrating your own confidence and stability can also have a positive influence on her. Show that you are capable of handling your own life and responsibilities, which can help her feel more at ease. Epictetus taught that true strength lies in maintaining control over oneself and not being swayed by external forces. By embodying this principle, you create a stable and supportive environment where her fear of abandonment can diminish. It is also essential to practice patience and understanding. Changing deeply ingrained behaviors takes time and effort. Encourage her to take small steps towards overcoming her fear, such as setting personal goals or developing self-care routines. This gradual approach helps her build confidence and resilience over time. Recognize that fear of abandonment often stems from deeper emotional issues such as anxiety or past trauma. If her fear is deeply ingrained and affects her well-being, it may be beneficial to seek professional help. This aligns with the Stoic principle of acting in the best interest of oneself and others. Therapy or counseling can provide her with the tools to address her fear and develop healthier coping mechanisms. By recognizing and addressing a woman's fear of abandonment, you create a relationship dynamic that is balanced, supportive, and empowering. This not only fosters a deeper connection, but also ensures that both parties can navigate their emotions and grow together. 10. Insecurity about appearance. Insecurity about appearance is a common weakness that can significantly influence a woman's behavior and self-esteem in relationships. This insecurity can manifest as constant self-criticism, excessive grooming, or seeking reassurance about her looks. Understanding and addressing this insecurity can provide you with significant power in managing your interactions and fostering a healthier relationship dynamic. From a Stoic perspective, insecurity about appearance is often rooted in societal standards and the fear of not being accepted. Marcus Aurelius emphasized the importance of focusing on internal virtues rather than external appearances. Recognizing the reasons behind her insecurity allows you to respond with empathy and support. When dealing with a woman who exhibits insecurity about her appearance, it is important to provide consistent and genuine compliments. Your reassurance can help her feel valued and appreciated, reducing her reliance on external validation. This aligns with the Stoic principle of maintaining emotional balance and providing support to others without compromising your own sense of self. Open and honest communication is key to addressing insecurity about appearance. Encourage her to express her feelings and concerns openly without fear of judgment. By listening attentively and validating her emotions, you can help her feel more secure and understood. This approach fosters trust and mutual respect, creating a healthier dynamic. It's also important to encourage her to develop a positive self-image. Support her in recognizing her own worth and appreciating her unique qualities. Epictetus taught that true happiness comes from within and is not dependent on external validation. By fostering her self-acceptance, you help her build confidence and resilience. Demonstrating your own self-assurance and authenticity can also have a positive influence on her. Show that you value your own opinions and remain true to yourself, regardless of societal standards. This sets an example for her to follow and encourages her to develop her own sense of self-worth. Marcus Aurelius emphasized the importance of living according to one's own values and principles. By embodying this principle, you create an environment where her insecurity about appearance can diminish. It is also essential to practice patience and understanding. Changing deeply ingrained behaviors takes time and effort. Encourage her to take small steps towards self-acceptance, such as setting personal goals or developing self-care routines. This gradual approach helps her build confidence and resilience over time. Recognize that insecurity about appearance often stems from deeper emotional issues such as low self-esteem or past trauma. If her insecurity is deeply ingrained and affects her well-being, it may be beneficial to seek professional help. This aligns with the Stoic principle of acting in the best interest of oneself and others. Therapy or counseling can provide her with the tools to address her insecurity and develop healthier coping mechanisms. By recognizing and addressing a woman's insecurity about her appearance, you create a relationship dynamic that is authentic, supportive, and empowering. This not only fosters a deeper connection, but also ensures that both parties can navigate their emotions and grow together. In conclusion, understanding the weaknesses that can influence a woman's behavior gives you significant power in creating a healthier, more balanced relationship dynamic. From emotional dependency and need for approval to fear of abandonment and insecurity about appearance, these weaknesses offer insights into her inner world and how you can support her. As Stoic philosophers like Marcus Aurelius and Epictetus taught, the key to managing relationships lies in self-control, empathy, and a focus on internal virtues. By recognizing and addressing these weaknesses with patience and understanding, you foster a deeper connection and mutual respect. Remember, the goal is not to exploit these weaknesses, but to create a supportive environment where both partners can grow and thrive. By embodying Stoic principles and acting with intention and purpose, you ensure that your relationship is built on a foundation of trust, respect, and emotional balance. Embrace the wisdom of the Stoics and use it to navigate the complexities of relationships, creating a dynamic that empowers both you and your partner. Through empathy, patience, and a focus on internal virtues, you can build a relationship that stands the test of time and fosters mutual growth and understanding. Throughout history, ancient people often seem to have an innate understanding of how to capture a woman's attention without unnecessary complications. They knew the essence of human connection and attraction, making the process seem effortless. Today, we can learn from these timeless strategies, blending them with modern psychological insights to form a powerful approach to love and relationships. While love isn't a game, understanding certain principles can help you create genuine connections and make anyone fall in love with you. In this episode, we delve into 11 essential rules that can help you become inevitably loved. Rule 1. Play hard to get. Playing hard to get is a classic tactic that has stood the test of time. In the realm of love and attraction, being elusive can create a sense of mystery and desire. When you don't make yourself overly available, you become a challenge, and humans are naturally drawn to challenges. Being hard to get doesn't mean being unkind or indifferent. It's about creating a sense of value around your presence. When you are always available and overly eager, your value can diminish in the eyes of others. Instead, by being slightly distant, you create an allure that is hard to resist. This approach taps into the human tendency to value what seems rare or difficult to attain. However, balance is crucial. Being too distant can lead to frustration and disinterest. The key is to be selectively available. Respond to messages and calls, but not instantly. Show interest, but not desperation. This strategy keeps the other person intrigued and invested in getting to know you more. Historically, this tactic has been employed successfully by many. Ancient tales often tell of heroes and heroines who were pursued relentlessly, not because they were easy to obtain, but because their love was seen as a prize worth fighting for. In modern times, this principle still holds true. When you make your attention and affection a bit of a challenge to obtain, you increase its perceived value. Moreover, this approach allows you to evaluate the other person's genuine interest in you. If they are willing to put in the effort to get closer to you, it indicates a deeper level of interest and commitment. Playing hard to get can also help you avoid those who are only looking for something easy and not willing to invest in a meaningful relationship. In practical terms, consider spacing out your interactions. Don't always be the first to text or call back immediately. Let there be moments of silence where the other person wonders about you and misses your presence. When you do interact, make those moments count by being fully present and engaged. Remember, the goal is not to create frustration, but to build anticipation. This method can be very effective in keeping the spark alive and making you more attractive in the eyes of your potential partner. Playing hard to get is about maintaining your self-respect and ensuring that your time and attention are valued. By doing so, you create an environment where love can grow on a foundation of mutual respect and admiration. Rule 2. Display confidence through rebellion. Confidence often stems from a willingness to break the rules and challenge conventions. Men who exhibit a bit of rebelliousness or defy societal norms can come across as intriguing and highly attractive. This doesn't mean being disrespectful or reckless, but rather showing that you have your own set of principles and are not afraid to stand up for them. Displaying confidence through rebellion can be as simple as voicing your opinions, even if they are unpopular, or taking calculated risks in your personal or professional life. This behavior reflects a form of confidence that goes beyond mere compliance, tapping into the allure of living on the edge and being unapologetically yourself. Historically, many of the most charismatic and attractive figures were known for their rebellious streaks. Think of iconic leaders, artists, and adventurers who dared to defy the status quo. Their confidence and willingness to forge their own paths made them unforgettable and deeply attractive. In a modern context, this might mean pursuing a passion that others might see as unconventional or standing firm in your beliefs even when they are not widely accepted. It's about being authentic and demonstrating that you have the courage to be yourself, regardless of societal expectations. This rebellious confidence signals to others that you are self-assured and independent. It shows that you do not rely on others for validation and are comfortable in your own skin. This level of self-assurance is highly attractive because it indicates emotional stability and a strong sense of self-worth. However, it's important to balance rebellion with respect and empathy. Being rebellious doesn't mean disregarding others' feelings or being insensitive. It's about being true to yourself while still valuing and respecting those around you. In relationships, this confidence can manifest in various ways. It could be about standing up for what you believe is right, even if it leads to a disagreement. It might also mean pursuing your goals and dreams, showing that you are driven and ambitious. This type of confidence is infectious. When you demonstrate that you are not afraid to take risks and live authentically, others will be drawn to your energy and passion. It creates an aura of excitement and unpredictability, which can be incredibly attractive. In summary, displaying confidence through a bit of rebellion can make you stand out and be more attractive. It shows that you are a person of substance with a strong sense of self, ready to face challenges and carve your own path. This blend of confidence, authenticity, and a touch of defiance is a powerful combination that can make anyone fall in love with you. Rule 3. Be occasionally aloof. While consistent aloofness can be a turn-off, being occasionally aloof can create a sense of allure. When a man is sometimes emotionally distant or hard to read, it can pique curiosity and make interactions more compelling. This aloofness suggests independence and self-sufficiency, which can be very attractive traits. The key is to balance aloofness with moments of genuine connection. By being selectively distant, you keep things interesting without becoming entirely unavailable. This approach helps maintain an element of mystery while still fostering a meaningful connection when you are present. Think of it as a dance of engagement and withdrawal. Engage fully when you are present, but allow for moments of distance. This ebb and flow can make your presence more intriguing and valued. The unpredictability of your attention can keep the other person on their toes, constantly guessing and wanting more. Historically, many figures who were considered mysterious and aloof have captivated the hearts and minds of those around them. Their ability to remain somewhat enigmatic added to their charm and allure. This tactic can be applied in modern relationships to keep the spark alive and maintain interest. In practical terms, this might mean not always being the first to initiate contact or occasionally being busy when the other person reaches out. It's about not being too predictable or overly eager. By doing so, you create a dynamic where your attention becomes something special and not taken for granted. However, it's crucial to avoid coming across as uninterested or detached. The goal is to create a balance where your moments of aloofness are interspersed with genuine, heartfelt interactions. When you do connect, make sure it's meaningful and sincere. This approach can help you avoid the pitfalls of being too clingy or dependent. It allows you to maintain your own space and independence, which can be attractive qualities. At the same time, it ensures that your interactions are valued and cherished. By being occasionally aloof, you also give the other person space to miss you and reflect on their feelings. Absence can indeed make the heart grow fonder, and by creating moments of distance, you allow for that natural longing to develop. In summary, being occasionally aloof can enhance your attractiveness by adding an element of mystery and independence. It shows that you are self-sufficient and not overly reliant on the other person for your emotional needs. This balance of engagement and distance can create a dynamic and compelling connection, making you more intriguing and desirable. Rule 4. Challenge her opinions. Engaging in intellectual debates and challenging a woman's opinions can be stimulating and attractive. When a man respectfully questions or debates her views, it creates a dynamic of intellectual engagement and deeper conversation. This behavior shows that you are confident in your own beliefs and are interested in a meaningful exchange of ideas. By challenging her opinions, you demonstrate that you are not easily swayed and are willing to stand up for your perspective. This can foster mutual respect and a more engaging connection, as long as the challenges are framed constructively and respectfully. This approach taps into the human need for intellectual stimulation. Deep conversations where ideas are exchanged and debated can create a strong bond and mutual respect. It shows that you value her thoughts and are willing to engage with them critically and thoughtfully. Historically, many great romances have been built on a foundation of intellectual engagement and mutual respect. Think of couples who challenged each other to think differently and grow intellectually. This type of connection goes beyond physical attraction and delves into the realm of shared intellectual and emotional experiences. In modern relationships, this might mean not always agreeing with everything she says, but instead offering your perspective and inviting her to share hers. It's about creating a space where both parties feel valued and heard. This type of interaction can be very attractive because it shows that you are not just interested in superficial aspects, but are genuinely invested in understanding her mind and thoughts. However, it's important to approach this with sensitivity and respect. Challenging someone's opinion should never be about belittling or undermining them. It's about creating a dialogue where both parties can express their views openly and respectfully. In practical terms, this could involve discussing topics that you are passionate about or exploring new ideas together. It's about showing that you are intellectually curious and open to learning and growing. This type of engagement can create a deeper connection and make your interactions more meaningful and fulfilling. In summary, challenging her opinions can make you more attractive by demonstrating confidence, intellectual curiosity, and respect for her views. It fosters a deeper connection based on mutual respect and intellectual engagement. This approach shows that you value her mind as much as her presence, creating a more holistic and compelling attraction. Rule 5. Display vulnerability. While confidence and independence are attractive traits, showing vulnerability can create a deeper emotional connection. When a man is willing to open up and share his fears, hopes, and insecurities, it humanizes him and makes him more relatable and trustworthy. Displaying vulnerability is not about being weak, it's about being authentic and transparent. It shows that you are comfortable with your emotions and are willing to share them with others. This can create a sense of intimacy and trust that is crucial for a lasting relationship. Historically, figures who have shown vulnerability have often been the ones who captured the hearts of many. Their willingness to be open and honest about their struggles and emotions made them more relatable and endearing. This type of authenticity can be very attractive because it shows that you are not afraid to be yourself. In modern relationships, this might mean sharing your feelings and experiences openly. It's about being honest about your fears and insecurities and not feeling the need to hide them. This level of transparency can create a deeper emotional connection and make your relationship more meaningful. However, it's important to balance vulnerability with strength. Being open about your emotions doesn't mean being overly dependent or constantly seeking reassurance. It's about sharing your feelings in a way that fosters mutual understanding and support. In practical terms, this could involve having deep conversations about your dreams, fears, and experiences. It's about being honest and open about your journey and inviting the other person to share theirs. This type of vulnerability can create a strong emotional bond and make your relationship more resilient and fulfilling. In summary, displaying vulnerability can make you more attractive by fostering a deeper emotional connection. It shows that you are authentic and comfortable with your emotions, which can create a sense of trust and intimacy. This approach makes your relationship more meaningful and resilient, creating a foundation for lasting love. Rule 6. Show ambition. Ambition is an attractive trait because it shows that you are driven and have a sense of purpose. When a man is ambitious and actively working towards his goals, it can be highly attractive. It signals that you are not content with mediocrity and are constantly striving to better yourself and your situation. Showing ambition is about having a vision for your life and working diligently to achieve it. It's about being passionate and dedicated to your goals and aspirations. This level of drive and determination can be very attractive because it shows that you are motivated and capable of achieving great things. Historically, ambitious figures have often been the ones who captured the admiration and love of many. Their drive and determination made them stand out and be remembered. This type of ambition can be very attractive because it shows that you are not content with just getting by, but are constantly striving for greatness. In modern relationships, this might mean setting clear goals and working towards them with dedication and passion. It's about showing that you have a vision for your life and are actively pursuing it. This type of ambition can create a sense of purpose and direction, which can be highly attractive. However, it's important to balance ambition with presence. Being ambitious doesn't mean neglecting your relationships or being constantly preoccupied with your goals. It's about finding a balance where you can pursue your dreams while still being present and engaged in your relationships. In practical terms, this could involve sharing your goals and aspirations with the other person and inviting them to be a part of your journey. It's about showing that you are dedicated to your vision, but also value their presence and support. This type of ambition can create a sense of partnership and mutual growth. In summary, showing ambition can make you more attractive by demonstrating drive, dedication, and a sense of purpose. It shows that you are motivated and capable of achieving great things, which can be highly attractive. This approach creates a sense of direction and purpose in your relationship, making it more meaningful and fulfilling. Rule 7. Practice patience. Patience is a virtue that is often overlooked but is crucial in building lasting relationships. When a man is patient, it shows that he is willing to take the time to understand and support his partner. This level of patience can create a strong foundation of trust and mutual respect. Practicing patience is about being understanding and empathetic. It's about giving the other person the space and time they need to feel comfortable and secure. This type of patience can create a sense of safety and stability, which is crucial for a lasting relationship. Historically, many great relationships have been built on a foundation of patience and understanding. The willingness to take the time to understand and support each other created a strong bond that stood the test of time. This type of patience can be very attractive because it shows that you are willing to invest in a relationship and are not in a hurry to rush things. In modern relationships, this might mean being patient with your partner's emotions and experiences. It's about understanding that everyone has their own journey and being supportive and empathetic along the way. This level of patience can create a sense of trust and security, which is crucial for a lasting relationship. However, it's important to balance patience with action. Being patient doesn't mean being passive or complacent. It's about being understanding and supportive while still actively working towards building a strong and meaningful relationship. In practical terms, this could involve being patient with your partner's growth and experiences. It's about being supportive and empathetic while still being proactive in building a strong relationship. This type of patience can create a sense of safety and stability, which is crucial for a lasting relationship. In summary, practicing patience can make you more attractive by showing understanding, empathy, and a willingness to invest in the relationship. It creates a sense of trust and stability, which is crucial for a lasting relationship. This approach fosters mutual respect and understanding, making your relationship more meaningful and fulfilling. Rule 8. Develop emotional intelligence. Emotional intelligence is the ability to understand and manage your own emotions and those of others. When a man is emotionally intelligent, it shows that he is capable of handling complex emotional situations with grace and understanding. This level of emotional intelligence can be highly attractive because it demonstrates empathy and emotional maturity. Developing emotional intelligence is about being aware of your own emotions and how they affect your behavior. It's about being able to understand and empathize with the emotions of others and responding in a way that is supportive and understanding. This type of emotional intelligence can create a strong foundation of trust and mutual respect in a relationship. Historically, many great leaders and figures were known for their emotional intelligence. Their ability to understand and manage emotions made them effective and respected leaders. This type of emotional intelligence can be highly attractive because it shows that you are capable of handling complex emotional situations with grace and understanding. In modern relationships, this might mean being aware of your partner's emotions and responding in a way that is supportive and understanding. It's about being able to navigate complex emotional situations with empathy and grace. This level of emotional intelligence can create a strong foundation of trust and mutual respect in a relationship. However, it's important to balance emotional intelligence with authenticity. Being emotionally intelligent doesn't mean being manipulative or insincere. It's about being genuine and empathetic in your interactions, while still being true to yourself. In practical terms, this could involve being aware of your own emotions and how they affect your behavior. It's about being able to understand and empathize with the emotions of others and responding in a way that is supportive and understanding. This type of emotional intelligence can create a strong foundation of trust and mutual respect in a relationship. In summary, developing emotional intelligence can make you more attractive by showing empathy, understanding, and emotional maturity. It creates a strong foundation of trust and mutual respect in a relationship. This approach fosters mutual understanding and emotional connection, making your relationship more meaningful and fulfilling. Rule 9. Be passionate about your interests. Passion is an attractive trait because it shows that you are enthusiastic and dedicated to something meaningful. When a man is passionate about his interests, it can be highly attractive because it shows that he is capable of investing time and energy into something he cares about. This level of passion can create a sense of excitement and enthusiasm, which is highly attractive. Being passionate about your interests is about being dedicated and enthusiastic about something you care about. It's about being willing to invest time and energy into something meaningful and showing that you are capable of pursuing your passions with dedication and enthusiasm. This level of passion can be highly attractive because it shows that you are capable of investing time and energy into something meaningful. Historically, many great figures were known for their passion and dedication. Their enthusiasm and dedication to their interests made them stand out and be remembered. This type of passion can be highly attractive because it shows that you are capable of investing time and energy into something meaningful. In modern relationships, this might mean being passionate about your hobbies, career, or other interests. It's about being dedicated and enthusiastic about something you care about and showing that you are capable of pursuing your passions with dedication and enthusiasm. This level of passion can create a sense of excitement and enthusiasm, which is highly attractive. However, it's important to balance passion with presence. Being passionate doesn't mean neglecting your relationships or being constantly preoccupied with your interests. It's about finding a balance where you can pursue your passions while still being present and engaged in your relationships. In practical terms, this could involve sharing your interests and passions with the other person and inviting them to be a part of your journey. It's about showing that you are dedicated and enthusiastic about something meaningful while still valuing their presence and support. This type of passion can create a sense of excitement and enthusiasm, which is highly attractive. In summary, being passionate about your interests can make you more attractive by showing dedication, enthusiasm, and a sense of purpose. It creates a sense of excitement and enthusiasm, which is highly attractive. This approach fosters mutual growth and shared experiences, making your relationship more meaningful and fulfilling. Rule 10. Maintain a sense of humor. A sense of humor is one of the most attractive traits a person can have. When a man can make a woman laugh, it creates a bond of joy and positivity. Humor can break down barriers, ease tension, and create a sense of connection that goes beyond physical attraction. Maintaining a sense of humor is about being able to see the lighter side of life and not taking things too seriously. It's about being able to laugh at yourself and the world around you and sharing that laughter with others. This level of humor can create a sense of joy and positivity, which is highly attractive. Historically, many great relationships have been built on a foundation of shared laughter and joy. The ability to laugh together created a bond that stood the test of time. This type of humor can be highly attractive because it shows that you are capable of finding joy and positivity in life. In modern relationships, this might mean being able to laugh at yourself and the world around you. It's about being able to find humor in everyday situations and sharing that laughter with others. This level of humor can create a sense of joy and positivity, which is highly attractive. However, it's important to balance humor with sensitivity. Being humorous doesn't mean being insensitive or making jokes at the expense of others. It's about being able to find joy and positivity in life while still being respectful and empathetic. In practical terms, this could involve sharing funny stories, making light-hearted jokes, and finding humor in everyday situations. It's about being able to laugh together and create a sense of joy and positivity in your relationship. This type of humor can create a bond of joy and positivity, which is highly attractive. In summary, maintaining a sense of humor can make you more attractive by creating a bond of joy and positivity. It shows that you are capable of finding joy and positivity in life, which is highly attractive. This approach fosters mutual laughter and shared joy, making your relationship more meaningful and fulfilling. Rule 11. Show genuine interest in her. Showing genuine interest in a woman is one of the most powerful ways to make her fall in love with you. When a man is truly interested in getting to know a woman, it shows that he values her as a person and is invested in building a meaningful relationship. This level of genuine interest can create a deep emotional connection and make her feel valued and appreciated. Showing genuine interest is about being attentive and engaged in your interactions. It's about asking questions, listening actively, and showing that you care about her thoughts, feelings, and experiences. This level of genuine interest can create a strong foundation of trust and mutual respect. Historically, many great relationships have been built on a foundation of genuine interest and mutual respect. The willingness to invest time and energy into getting to know each other created a deep emotional connection that stood the test of time. This type of genuine interest can be highly attractive because it shows that you value the other person as a whole. In modern relationships, this might mean being attentive and engaged in your interactions. It's about showing that you care about her thoughts, feelings, and experiences, and being willing to invest time and energy into getting to know her. This level of genuine interest can create a strong foundation of trust and mutual respect. However, it's important to balance genuine interest with respect for boundaries. Being genuinely interested doesn't mean being intrusive or overly demanding. It's about being attentive and engaged while still respecting her space and boundaries. In practical terms, this could involve asking open-ended questions, actively listening, and showing that you care about her thoughts, feelings, and experiences. It's about being present and engaged in your interactions and showing that you value her as a person. This level of genuine interest can create a deep emotional connection and make her feel valued and appreciated. In summary, showing genuine interest can make you more attractive by creating a deep emotional connection and making her feel valued and appreciated. It shows that you care about her as a person and are invested in building a meaningful relationship. This approach fosters mutual respect and emotional connection, making your relationship more meaningful and fulfilling. By incorporating these 11 rules into your approach to relationships, you can create genuine connections and become inevitably loved. Remember, love is not a game, but understanding these principles can help you build meaningful and lasting relationships. Embrace these strategies and watch as you attract and maintain the love you desire.